Willie Walker. A teenage boy is dead after a stabbing at a carnival sponsored by the Los Angeles Police Department. Saturday night, the 16-year-old was reportedly involved in a fight with a group of teenagers when he was stabbed by a 15-year-old. He was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. The carnival serves as a fundraiser for LAPD. Another violent pro-Hamas event in Los Angeles. A pro-Hamas crowd targeted a synagogue and were met with people carrying Israeli flags. Police responded in riot gear. This is SRN News. The Biden administration is trying to throw a Texas doctor in jail.
Ethan Haim, a surgeon at Children's Hospital in Houston, leaked information to journalist Christopher Rufo that sex change operations were being carried out there on children, even after officials said they had stopped. The Justice Department says Dr. Haim violated privacy laws and has now unsealed an indictment that could land him in jail for up to 10 years. Critics say the charges are designed to intimidate whistleblowers. Michael Harrington, SRN News.
The doctor said he did not give the identity of any of the patients. A proposed amendment to New York's Constitution to prohibit discrimination based on so-called gender identity and pregnancy outcomes has been restored to the November election ballot by a state appeals court. A panel of mid-level appellate judges overturned an earlier decision by an upstate judge. Pregnancy outcomes is a euphemism for abortion. This is SRN News. Coffee drinkers, be advised. There's a coffee mug recall.
Some 580,000 glass mugs are being recalled across the U.S. after dozens of burn and laceration injuries were reported by consumers. According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, the now recalled Joy Jolt branded Declan single wall glass coffee mugs can crack or break when filled with hot liquids. Consumers in possession of these.
Good morning, Poker Man. How you doing, brother? Hope you had a great weekend.
Planters on their sidewalks. The businesses on Highland Avenue and Sunset Boulevard placed the planters there in an effort to deter homeless encampments. The city posted notices saying the planters are obstructions and ordered their removal. The city did not say if homeless encampments are obstructions. More details at SRNnews.com.
Okay, so Domino's Perfect Combo includes 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 16 Parmesan bread bites, 8 cinnamon twists, and a 2
I might need to stand up.
Real people. How much do you think it all cost? All of it? All of it. $44 or $45? $34.99. The 2 pizzas are probably 10 each.
75.
What if I told
There we
you
go.
Domino's Perfect Combo is only $19.99?
Dealing with a cold all weekend, just now getting over it. Ooh, I'm glad you're getting over it. Those things can get on your nerves. Especially when you got better things to do than have a cold. Wow.
Check their availability, even book appointments online. And what my wife loves most is that HomeAdvisor is completely free to use.
Go to HomeAdvisor.com or download the free app to get started.
Experience the difference at Southern States Bank. Not just your bankers, we're your partners. Southern States Bank, your community, your bank. SouthernStatesBank.net. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and
Like, subscribe, and share, everybody.
Coweta Force. Coweta Force is Newman's own addiction recovery support center. We exist to provide recovery support services for individuals and family members who have been impacted by
There we go. Getting ready to go on shortly.
And all of our information is available on our website at www.cowetaforce.org or follow us on Facebook.
Keep your home safe with home scan inspections. Our licensed and accredited professionals know exactly what to look for in order to prevent safety hazards and
Everything is going great, my friend. Just another Monday, another manic Monday, but it's a good day. Finally getting some rain today here.
Wishbone Fried Chicken is back in a brand new location. 31 Jackson Street.
Other than that, it's all good.
Same great taste. The best chicken.
Thanks for asking, my friend. First one on. Everybody start coming on here shortly.
Wishbone Fried Chicken right next door to
Good.
the former location, bringing you the best chicken around. So great. Wishbone Fried Chicken, 31 Jackson Jackson Street, Suite A, here in Newton.
Hey there, folks.
Here we go. Yep, people starting to come on now.
Life insurance, look no further than CP Financial. Meet Charmaine, your trusted agent. Charmaine works with multiple companies, ensuring you get the options tailored just for you. Why settle for less when you can have the best? 706-525-5931 and speak to Charmaine, CP Financial top local sales agent. Your peace of mind is just a call away.
Hey, sports fans, it's Rod Peterson here, host of The Rod Peterson Show, inviting you to join us daily for 2 hours of Atlanta's funnest sports talk right here on WQEE. I say fun because it is. You've never heard a show like it because we make the listeners a part of the show every day between noon and 2 p.m. Eastern. You'll hear plenty of the best sports talk, including the latest on the Falcons, the Braves, and more. And who knows, you might even hear you. That's the Rod Peterson Show, daily at noon, right here on WQEE 99.1 FM.
Hey, sports fans. Weekdays, 3 p.m. Eastern.
All right, getting ready to go. Ooh, yeah. Check, check, check. My brother-in-law that was involved in the airborne accidents back at the hospital. He's moved. Oh, Lord. Well, we'll pray for him. In the name of Jesus Christ, we pray for Poker Man's brother-in-law to get even better, and that the good Lord will send someone with healing hands to help him. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, good morning to you. It is another TGIM. Thank goodness it's Monday, Manic Monday, or whatever you want to call it. No, we're not Redbird. What? That's whatever. Anyway, straight edge independent skeptic. Gonna about to embarrass you. It's RyanORadio Penitentiary. I'm the host of the most, the one, the only Ryan Neal. And if you're not down with that, I am the game. That's right. 50,000 plus of you worldwide on the Shoutcast, Shout It Out Loud, all over the RyanORadio media page, Earth, Rock Radio, New Mexico, Arizona, and the Navajo Nation. Real radio with a real radio voice, not in my mom's basement like some of you guys are. Also, straight into the Earth, Rock, Radio, New Mexico, Arizona, and the Navajo Nation, British Columbia, Isles of Canada, and 99.1 FM WQEE to Key, Atlanta's very own real talk station with yours truly, still in radio while everybody else is being dropped out. And I am the man around here, whether they like it or not, straight edge, independent skeptic. And that means that that means you and I are about to get into it. Straight up. And to my haters, that's right. I'm the man around here, whether they like it or not. And welcome in, Poker Man. How you doing this morning? And whatever this other person is, good morning to you. On the YouTube, like, subscribe, and share, as the YouTube page is a brand new YouTube page. We appreciate everybody being with us that actually stays with us and understands educational value. I don't even know what that is. So, are you a single guy can't get laid? What's up, Red? What's up, Red Bricks? Give me an AI iPhone 15, and I think I can do what real professionals can, because I can talk. What's up, Red Bricks? How you doing? Morning, Warden Ryan. We have a troll at 7:14. I know, right? They're in with inmates. This is the penitentiary. They're in with inmates. What's up, everybody? We appreciate you being with us. Always at the beginning of the show, we get the uneducated. They think they're funny. All right, let's jump into it. We got 3 hours of nonstop play of sports and entertainment. Now I know I'm looking at it. You're looking at yourself, jabroni. Loser. This is real radio. We don't get on the internet and make up imaginary conspiracy theories. Where we go? Where we go? Oh, it's all right to be a robot. Look, if all you guys can go back to your days of thinking thinking that the government's coming after you and you got to play Red Dawn, then I can go back to my Degeneration X days and go, suck it. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Fun. Red bricks. And then we got somebody said from Australia, good day to you. I know what you said, but we're going to let you go. You might end up being somebody that stays in here going, this is going to be fun. I want to hang out with these people. Because Susie is just probably somebody wanting to say hello. I don't know what all I think this little thing that's going around the internet is just kind of shows people don't have a sense of humor anymore. I haven't even talked about it because it's not important. I mean, we're in the week of the presidential debate between Trump and Biden, and both of them said they're going to respect one another on Thursday night. We'll wait and see. But they did say that. But most people would rather get on the internet and go something they saw some girl did on another podcast program where the guy always likes to go up to people and make fun of messing with everybody. You have a great day too, Susie. We appreciate you. And I'm not putting Geo down. It's just we're not gonna get into that. Why do trolls live under bridges so they can get free Wi-Fi from the goats who keep crossing? That's right. Why don't trolls ever go on vacation? Because they can't stand leaving their under bridge job. Yeah, red bricks. Told you I got the inmates in here. And then look, we got our friend from down in Florida here this morning too. Poker Man. Oh Lord, you got to watch out for these guys. Red Bricks and Poker Man are on this morning. Oh, too bad. All right, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. I was wrong. I guess the Oilers didn't win it. They come back and defeated them on Saturday night. So who's going to take the final game? 60% say the Panthers, 40% say the Oilers back at home in Sunrise, Florida tonight. I can't tell you who's going to win it because it's been a back-and-forth series. For our Canadian friends up there, I hope that you guys get this because it hasn't been a winner in Canada forever. And I know that Oilers fans will love this. So for you guys, I will hope that it happens. But for Florida, I hope it happens as well. So can't really pick there. I picked Florida from the beginning thinking they were going to win in 4 games. But, man, they didn't. So there you go. AJ, good morning to you. God bless you. In the name of Jesus Christ, we pray over you. I hope that your depression gets away and that whoever is trying to make you depressed or whatever's depressing you, that you're able to sit here and be a part of a community that's going to have fun and take care of you. In Jesus' name, amen. We love one another. Nina, no, can't do that right now, but I might know someone who can. So if you want to spit on that thing, they'll take care of it for you. Earlier, somebody wanted you to spit on the thing. Geo might take care of that for you. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? What's up, brother? Thank you for joining us. My brothers from all kind of other mothers are on with us this morning. So there you go. 17 minutes past the hour, ladies and gentlemen, under kind of rainy skies, 79 degrees, high near 95 today, low near 77. Your time and temperature in active weather forecast land, brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall, we don't care for those rodents, critters, gooey things at all. Michael the crew can exterminate and lay the smackdown for you. That's right. That's your time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Oh, wow. We're going to get it kicked off. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We'll go inside the Coach Corner next period. Coach Tommy Lewis to join us a little bit earlier like he did last week. Also, we're going to talk about some shootings in Montgomery, Alabama. We're going to talk about some stuff that's going on in Israel at war as they continue to try to get this ceasefire going on and shut down. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you about a movie I checked out about another cult leader that happened. Oh, Lord. This guy was a small-time cult leader that turned it into a sex cult where he used one particular girl to make him money because he was a lazy bum that came out of that came out of jail. That's right. We'll talk about this guy. It's called the Larry Ray story. Also, we'll talk about local authorities in Northern California are scared about the Rainbow Group. No, not that Rainbow Group, a different one. We'll talk about there. So there you go. We'll talk about that. And we'll get a couple of things. A family vacation became tragic. We'll tell you what happened in that. These stories and more, including Peach State Cats winning over the weekend, sports and Sunbelt baseball, the NHL playoffs have Game 7 tonight, and so much more. Andrew, good morning to you. Shout out my boy. What's up, Andrew? What's up? I don't know. You're our boy. You're my boy, so I'm shouting you out. I don't know if you wanted me to shout somebody else out. Good morning, everybody. We appreciate you being with us here on this edition of RyanORadio Penitentiary. In here with a bunch of inmates. We're the craziest bunch on the internet. So, trolls beware. Go stay under your bridge because we have the most dangerous minds right here. All of our listeners. They're dangerous because they're intelligent. I don't believe that, Ryan. Your audience ain't intelligent. Yeah, they are. They knew the Oilers were going to win, and many people thought they wouldn't. And then they knew there was going to be a Game 7. That's what my audience did. Now, we had a couple of people said they were pulling for the Panthers, but they felt like the Oilers were going to win. That's my audience right there, buddy. While everybody else was like, I'm picking with the heart. My audience was like, well, we're just going to take the analytics of it and tell you why it's going to be this way. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I got me a little Stone Cold thing going in there. You get me back to old school. Sorry, Andrew. AJ said, I once got bitten by a raccoon and my arm turned purple. Man, gotta stay away from those raccoons, man. They're not pets. They're not cute just because they've got those little masks on. They look like little bandits. Oh, look at the little bandit. You gotta stay away from them, AJ. They look like little bandits. I know. It's not queer. It doesn't even say cute you in there. If you put the you in there, you must be the queer. And I'm not putting down gay folks. So all the gay folks out there know that they're just trying to make fun of that. So it's WQEE rock. There's no you in there. If you put the you in there, it's you putting you in there. Look, I just watched the WWE's behind the scene biography of D-Generation X and NWO over the weekend. Sorry, you need glasses? Yeah, I know. There's no you in there. But TG, don't worry, brother. You're welcome in here. Yeah. There's no you in there. Rainbow Wishers like happy radio. Oh, well, Red, I know. They want it to be, right? And we don't have any hate towards anybody. What do you not understand? We don't care if you're that or not. Nobody does here. People just want to say that because they want to put you, they want to put them in it. It could be my radio station. Those WWE degenerate guys are real inspiration. I think we're a bad inspiration, AJ. A terrible inspiration, but I got that over the weekend. I'm like, watching D-Generation X and NWO. I was like, okay, I remember how I used to be. I remember how I used to be. I got 2 words for you. So what? Metallica song there. These metalhead guys, you can't make them mad. They come back and get my feelings hurt. They were bad for us, AJ, but hey, you know, that's what I explained to everybody. Every generation had their something. I mean, the boomers thought that, you know, they watched Western, so they thought shooting somebody just because you didn't like them was hey, boy, boom, I don't like you. John Wayne told me I could shoot you. You look like an alien, I'll shoot you. Our generation, Generation X, grew up with degenerates, grew up with diversity, but also grew up with Red Dawn, thinking that we could go fight the government. Oh, I'll take them out, man. I tell you, I can. Thought that the government was coming to get us and our computers are going to take over the minds. That's why we think it's take over your kids' minds. Them damn computers, man. Them damn computers are controlling us all. I'm glad that I didn't watch all that when I'm glad I was more into like just being a degenerate. Like the NWO and DX and listening to metal. I'm glad I went into all that. I'm going to go to war for somebody. Unless you mess with the warden. That's right, Red Bricks. It's definitely missing a U. It's definitely missing you, TJ. You want the U in there so bad so that you can feel good about yourself. Poopy Pie, how you doing? Laugh out loud. I remember actively attending protests in high school. You really, Poopy Pie? Yeah. Why are computers taking over? Because they're tired of just being chip pinging. Yeah. Wow. Oh, Lord. You guys got to love it. The audience take over at the beginning of the show. It's not that. There's no you in it. You think that's fun? He just wants it to be. TJ just wants to be. He's like, it would make me feel good because when I joined the Klan, they bent me over and stuck it up there and said, hey, you'll be a man one day. We'll take care of all your bills and everything as long as you hate gay people and black people. Ugh. Thank you, Grand Wizard, for putting it in me. Do you remember what? Yes, I do remember that, John. Oh, man. TJ's like, man, this guy's going to make me laugh. I'm going to have to stay around. No, not me. The Grand Wizard's going to spin you over. That's how you get ahead in life. But yeah, John, I do remember that. Right, said Fred, I'm too sexy for my shirt, says Red Bricks. But my computer says, don't worry, I'll take over your wardrobe decisions too. Yeah, I know. Back in the day, we'd watch those movies going, yeah, they're going to come get us. They're going to come get us. And the boomers, our boomer generation parents were like, some gun ain't going to come up here and get me. I'm going to be John Wayne to shoot him. And then the millennials are just like, they're like, computers are part of life and it's taking over the brains and they're sitting there going, yeah. Their kids are not doing it. The next generation is going outside playing, but the millennials that are in charge right now, yeah. Pitcher. Yes, I'm making fun of everybody. Oh, well. Probably hurt somebody's feelings. He loves that perfect tune. Hey, look, that's just a same way of saying something racist about an African American liking certain things is the same way as saying that all gay people will listen to Right Said Fred. Wow. Red Brooks, I was adopted. Hey, you're adopted. That's all right. AJ said, would you rather save your mom or dad from death? Well, my dad is already dead, so I guess my mom, AJ. Wow, you're trying to tell Red to shave his head? You know he's Native American, right? Because no, you ain't talking to me. You think it's funny. Mommy, please bring my Pop-Tart, but don't let it be. Hey, all right, TG, I'm bringing it to you. Blow on it, Mommy, so it's not too hot. I don't want the strawberry to burn my mouth. I'm trying to mess with this guy on the internet. Listen, radio, Mommy. It's okay, baby. You just because your daddy said you had to get a job and you're 30-something years old, don't mean you have to. Of course you would. I could tell that. Poopy Pie says, y'all have any huge family secrets pop out due to ancestry testing? Well, my dad's family is originally from, I'm fourth generation Scandinavian. So, and then my mom's family is Seminole Indian and everything. So I had nothing to do with all the stuff that went on. So Sweet Leaf says in off the Novel Nation, yeah, Ryan, he said, you're one of us. Have you, since you asked that question, Poopy Pie, what kind of secrets have come out on yours? I know you had to have some. You wouldn't ask that question. A family vacation, ladies and gentlemen, turned tragic with an end of a which a Pennsylvania couple drowned in the Atlantic Ocean, just right off of the Hutchinson Island area, 125 miles northwest of Miami. 51-year-old Brian Walter and 48-year-old Erica were out in the ocean, and they were with their mostly teenage children on family vacation when the current pulled them out there and killed them. Good Lord Almighty. In Jesus' name, we pray for the kids. According to a crisis intervention team deputy has helping the couple's children throughout the day and help them try to get through this situation. Oh, man. In Jesus' name, amen. We pray for these young kids. Thank you, Shell. Thank you. Poopy Pants says, I found out my grandfather wasn't really him. My grandfather wasn't really him. What? And Cherie, is that what it is? Cherie Crawford, great channel. Have to sub, like from Australia. Thanks from down under. We love you there as well. Grandma, this is Poopy Pie says, my grandma just guessed the best. Turned out she had a thing for the guys in the Air Force training before him. Oh, well, I mean, Lauren Boebert's mom ran around with all the wrestlers was back in the day. She don't know who her daddy is. They thought it was Stan Lane at one time. So young ladies like to have fun. Okay. I'm not going to judge it. I mean, if it was a man doing it, it's totally. Can't judge you ladies for doing it. But it is sad you don't know who your grandfather is. But still, your mom was a stud. Your grandma was a studly lady. Your grandma was a player. Your grandma was a player, Poopy Pie. You go, girl, as they would say. I did some digging and found out my biological family through that. There's some actual amazing people. Man, it is awesome. Yeah, so there you go. In other news, before we take a break, TG is still trying to not eat that Pop-Tart because it's too hot for his mouth. It might burn the roof of his mouth, and Mommy has to bring him a glass of chocolate milk. These are insults that I'm trying to get out there. My name is TG. Game 7 tonight. The Oilers continue their hustle and their historic rally to dominate the Florida Panthers in Game 6 on Friday to become just the third team in the NHL history to do this feat, to come from behind with a 3-game deficit of 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Game 7 tonight, Sunrise, Florida, 8 p.m. Check that out. USA's Lily King is now qualified for the second Paris event, and she is getting ready. She's also getting married. Her boyfriend said, pop the question on the day that she qualified. Olympics are going to be 8 p.m. Eastern going into next month. It's going to be the Oilers there, Poopy Pie. It's going to be the Oilers. There's no you in it, dummy. Why do you keep doing that? Do you want it to be? I'll start a separate channel for you. But our gay listeners will be like, why? Why did you want that, dummy? You're stupid. He doesn't care here. So People says, all right, let's get back to right before we take a break. She's talking about our ancestors as well. She said, so now I'm doing a deep dive into my ancestry and found out I'm actually Native American. Awesome. Did my husband for fun and turns out he's Amish and Jewish. Awesome. That is so cool. That is so cool. Welcome to the family, Poopy Pie. She's got Native American in her, Sweet Leaf. Welcome to the family. And everything. I can't believe the Panthers have blown it this bad from 3-0 lead. I know, right? You can try to troll in here, but you're inside the RyanORadio Penitentiary with a bunch of crazy inmates. We already got one guy in here trolling, and he's crying right now over his hot pocket and his Pop-Tart. It's too hot for his mouth. His mommy brought it to him, and he's like, I don't have to work. Daddy told me I had to go to work. Don't worry about what your father has to say. You're 30-something years old. You're my baby. You can stay in the basement, TG. Welcome into the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Back in a moment, we're going to put you in a penalty box for safekeeping. Oh, I've been outside for weeks. I'm in the South. I know you want to try to do something, but you're about to get embarrassed. You're in the wrong place, buddy. My inmates will eat you alive up in here. Hey, Red Bricks, we got another one. TG wants it to be so homoerotic in here because he can't come out to his daddy who he won't go get a job for. My daddy, my daddy don't like me. No, your daddy don't care if you're gay. He just wants you to get a job, buddy. Good morning. Hey, J.U. Who alive? The trolls have got in here, J.U. I've got people in here that are everything. I'm in radio. Oh, loser. Oh, he's calling me a loser. Oh, Chico. He's calling me a loser. Oh, I got 2 words for you. So what? I'm on the radio and you're sitting at home in your mom's basement. Ah! I bet you think lizard people are real, don't you? J.U. is J. Okay, sorry about that, my friend. Sorry. Yeah, I've had more of that in my life than you'll probably ever have, buddy. TG, be cool, fool. Warden Ryan's got his eye on you. One slip and you'll be spending quality time in the closet. That's where he wants to be, Red Bricks. He wants to be in the closet. Listen, people are not real, AJ, but I'm not making fun of you because you're a good person. I pray over you because I care for you. Angry Hobbit. TG is more like it. TG. Oh, yeah. Cellar dweller probably believes in the flat earth. Ooh. Well, I know we got some of our listeners do believe in that, but we let them get along and everything. 40-year-old, 50-year-old person. I'm married, dude. What? Chelsea, good morning to you. Be good. There's 2 ladies in here now. You mess up, these ladies might embarrass you and make you cry there, TG. These women, they just know how to hurt feelings nowadays. I know he's lame, isn't he? Okay, Jew. Yeah. Yes, you're a seller. What's up? U.S. champion Logan Paul Jr. What's popping, brother? I know he's got to go be productive, mate. That's right, Angry. Got to make fun of them, G. Got to make fun of them. They're trying to act a fool in here. That's how you make trolls cry. Don't mess with me. Spinning is as ridiculous as, but tank. Oilers all the way. I heard that. That's what you called it the other day, Logan Paul Jr. Way to go, young man. What's up, Anna? Just all kinds of different things. It's a radio show in the morning. If there's something you want to bring up, Anna John, you can, young lady. I think you're a young lady. That's what it says. We appreciate you being with us. Either way, I win a bet tonight. Laugh out loud. I got 2 teams. You going to see the game? Poopy pie?
You're listening to WQEE 99.1.
Who you telling to stop talking? Are you going to try to be a troll too? Welcome into RyanORadio Media. Oh, here we go. Florida Gator man, Florida Gators all the way. Woo! Judge Dredd in the house. What's up, bro? Oh, you're a 30-year-old child too? Mom in my mom's basement. He's a real radio personality. It's scaring me. Well, J.U. and TG, both of these guys are sitting in the basement together playing while their mama is bringing them, what you call it? Pop-Tarts. But it's going to hurt their mouse. It's going to hurt their mouse. What's up, Bali? How you doing, brother? Oh, you all messed up now. Bali's in his house, and Bali is not going to play with you jabronis. He'll make you cry. How can a grown man start saying, "You're a virgin"? I'm so ignorant. Mommy, I want to call him a virgin. I want to call him names. Bali, are you making fun of Florida, or are you going for them? Yeah. Florida Panthers. We got and of course that's answers to our question here, and we got a lot of great people here, including Judge Dredd saying he's one for Florida. We got it down the middle right now, and our poll question this morning is: Game 7 of Stanley Cup is going all the way. Who's going to take the final game? 46% of you say the Florida Panthers. 54% say the Oilers. It's going to be a good game tonight. TG really projecting hard today. Yeah, he is. And it's not hard either. So, oh, Lord. Wow. Grown men act like that. Because, we got a 12-year-old in here named RW. Doesn't even talk like that. So I know this has got to be a 30-year-old man living in his mom's basement. All right, Bali, what's up? No, but southern part of the state is extremely low, so C can flow backwards. There you go. Hey, Bali, there's a guy named TG in here you need to take care of right quick. Don't make me send the 12-year-old after you. You'll be embarrassed even more then. I'm going to send Bali, who can outsmart you in a minute. What's up, brother? Is this Chris Thunder? Chris Thunder! Woo! Chris Thunder won. How you doing, man? Welcome into the RyanORadio Penitentiary. We appreciate you being with us, brother. We do sports, news, everything, just a little of everything in here. Have a good time with our listeners, and we run the trolls off by making fun. If you like to mess with trolls, you're in the right place. Duck, the worst feeling is waking up. I need more sleep. Well, bro, I hope you do get some sleep, man. We're sorry to hear that, my friend. We really are. All right, let's head into a couple other things going on in the headline news this morning. The latest battle in the war between Israel and Hamas is about to wind down. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said yesterday the most intense phases of the war with Hamas is about to end. The Prime Minister said that the actions does not mean that overall the war in Gaza will end, but it does mean Israel's military will shift its focus to Israel's northern border near Libya. And that's what since the October 7th attack, it's been like this. Netanyahu said in an interview that he is ready to make a partial deal with Hamas and that he will have a conversation with them about returning hostages, but will speak with them to achieve this goal of eliminating Hamas terrorists totally. So there you go. It's about time they started doing this. Here's the thing, Duck. I'm an American, so we're partners with them and we support them, but we also support that these people in Palestine do not be killed, the innocent women and children, and it's not Netanyahu. Yes, that's what it is, W. That's what it is. Oh, no, I never heard that before. But Duck, back to you asking an intelligent question. We pray for the people in Palestine and hope that something is shut down and everything. We're for everybody to be doing well. He's a 12-year-old. Logan Paul Jr. is a 12-year-old. Yes, it is, TG. Where'd you learn that it's not Yahoo, dumbass? I'm going to change it because my mommy told me I'm smart. And if you went to college and got a degree, they just handed it to you. That don't make you smarter than everybody else because you think because you say I'm European. I'm European. You're European. Where are you a peon at? A peon on the side of the road? Because Europeans don't speak like that. We have a number of wonderful people from Europe on here. European. How'd you like that one, Duck? Red Rex says, when you're in the bathroom, European. I don't sing, Chris. I do sing sometimes. There you go for you. CS gets degrees and half of them aren't accredited schools nowadays. I know, right? I do learn. I know more than you do, TG. You think you're highly educated and you're talking to the only... It's not even, what's up, Captain? Hot buns in the house. You live in a country where they tell you what time you can use the internet. We live in a country where we fuss about whether we like Trump or Biden and can get away with it. So go ahead and go cry me a river there, TG. Nice at work behind you. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Captain Hot Buns, I hope you're doing well this morning. He went back to work after a week ago. Dude had an operation on his knee. No, your IQ is low. Somebody lied to you and told you that you were smarter than the rest of the world. You're sitting in your mom's basement eating Pop-Tarts and your dad's trying to get you to get out and get a job and you won't. I got a job. I bent over and got a job with the Nazis. All right, forget it. We're done with him. All right, let's see. We got to deal with the intelligent people. All right, let's see here. Continue being a pure child of God and don't worry about it, Logan. There you go. CNN should allow RFK to be there, is what he says this week. Bali, I'm sorry. Duck says an American goes to the bathroom. What is he? A European. Europeans. I was making fun of this one guy. I got a lot of people I love in England and Australia, and they love us. We're just making fun of this one guy. So I don't think he's from Europe. So I think he's just saying that just to try to make out like other countries are going to act like that, because 98% of the people in other countries don't act like that. It's us Americans that kind of get into arguments. All right, 10 minutes away from the top of the hour. But that was a good joke. Zach, good morning to you, brother. Captain Hunt Buns, we got some trolls today. Yeah, I got rid of some of them. I was going to let him stay in there until I got rid of him. I got tired of him. We got all the intelligent people come on like you guys, Captain Hunt Buns. I don't have time to deal with them. Got to talk to you guys. I just hate French-speaking Africans. And that's your personal opinion about it. RFK Jr. is the W candidate. There you go. Australia is a wonderful. Yeah, no, it's not European. I know. It's education. I know you're not European. I know. I'm just saying that I was using examples of the countries that are on here, Logan Paul Jr., and how great the people are from those other countries. I never really, the people that usually want to start arguments are usually in their mom's basement somewhere. in like a small town in America. So that's why I know he wasn't European. He was trying to say that. So that's why he had to go off. I'm Arab, but African at the same time. You're welcome to be in here, Duck. That's awesome. Proud of you. We're all about that. AJ says, I'm so glad they make brown cows and we wouldn't be blessed with chocolate milk. There you go. There you go. Poopy Pie says, I stay up all night trying to see where the sun went at night. And it dawned on me. Michael, are you one of those QAnon crazy lunatics that think lizard people are real and that the world's coming to an end if you don't help them out? And I got more listeners than you'll ever have. Are you in your mom's basement too, Michael? Guys, we're going to take another break. We ain't got time to deal with the trolls because they're welcome to come in and be ate up, not only by Warden Ryan, but all of my inmates who are very, very dangerous. Intelligent wise, let's get that right. So you guys are going, oh, they're going to hurt somebody. Yeah, they hurt their feelings. Baldy's going to embarrass all of them. Red Bricks will just sit there and laugh at you. Chelsea, what's up, young lady? Thank you. Throwing up the signs. There you go. This is the man that I would love to stay all night up and watch. Thank you, Duck. I appreciate that. Back in a moment. Like, subscribe, and share it to the page. Yeah, ask Jimmy Hoffa. He trolled Ryan once. That's right. I am friends with people that are kin to mobsters. I mean, like, they come on the show. So. Noah, thank you for dropping in, bro. Tell him right that don't diss Jesus. Don't worry, Captain Hot Buns. He wouldn't know. He'll say something about Jesus. Jesus don't even know who he is. And I'm like you, Captain Hot Buns. Don't diss Jesus. There you go, brother. Noah James says it's going to be a good game tonight. I think Florida will win, though. I agree with you. Florida will win it. It's going to be a good game. Heck of a game at Sunrise, Florida. They're back home. And you're. I'll like you. I'll like back, Duck. Don't worry. I always go in there when somebody comes on and likes, I go back and follow them. Good morning, Pete. I'll tell them what you said. Right, Ryan, I said to my dad that Skinner will pass the puck to Nurse to score an open net, and it happened. I knew you were going to be – I thought about it when that game happened. I thought about all you guys over the weekend that said that they were going to win. I was like, they were right. They can't choke in this series if they do. And Florida fans can't blame the NHL for giving it to Oilers if they do lose. Let's go Panthers. Red Hot Buns in the house. Captain Hot Buns. Don't worry about Michael. He's gone now. Michael just started doing that because he was afraid. He's probably one of them clickbaiter people, guys, that nobody watches. Try to take Jesus and put him into the imaginary conspiracy theories or put him into the movies we watched when we were growing up. Go ahead, Duck. Put your joke in there, brother. We love jokes here. Now, make sure it's kind of clean because we do have some kids in here. We try to be respectful towards. Who's there, says Logan Paul. You got up. Somebody was like, you got up earlier. You got up. It's funny how grown people act like that, and it's not the kids that do. No one. Get it, ding dong. No one get it, ding dong. Oh, it's pretty good, Doc. That was good. So that's why I knew that guy wasn't from Europe. Or from any other country, to make a fact. I know that's right, Noah. So which is your team again? That way I know. 81 degrees inside. Woo! Grim Reaper. Dude, my butt looks better than your face. You must have a good looking butt, buddy. What is a Buck's favorite snack? What is it, buddy? Oh, penguins. Okay. Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. 105 degrees in hot Arizona today. Stay inside if you can there, Captain Hot Buns. Noel says his favorite team is the Penguins. Go Penguins. He's going to be pulling for the Panthers today. We'll talk about that in a moment. Also, what is a Duck's favorite snack? Tell us what a Duck favorite snack is there, Logan Paul Jr. Let's see. Noah James. Duck, thank you. No. Sorry, doctor. This is not. Maybe you're going to the wrong place. Maybe you need to go over there to the next place and spit on it. That's lonely people right there when they come in wanting all that. These are a bunch of lonely people coming here. You know, the weakness about some of these people, they get on and do these troll things, is there's some lonely people living in their mom's basement, burning the roof of their house with hot pockets. Okay, I can't even do it. I got to stop. All right, guys, got to get back to all of you. Yeah, man, this is going to be a good series tonight. I hope the Panthers take it. I say they take it, but we got right now 46% of you say the Panthers are going to win, or 54% of you say the Oilers are going to win. So there you go. College football is king of sports. SEC. Noah, you must be close to the South, bro. Because, you know, I'm an Auburn guy. I live in Georgia, and there's a lot of Georgia Dog fans here, but there also is a lot of Alabama fans here. And since Saban has left the fold as an Alabama's head coach, I don't know how Alabama's going to this year. Woo, we'll get some of that insight tomorrow from one of our sports analysts. And we go inside the coach's corner next hour with Coach Tommy Lewis. We'll talk a little football. We'll talk a little sports. We'll talk about what's going on with him and everything. There you go. 107 degrees. Ooh. Captain Hot Buns, please stay hydrated and everything. Just asked chat bot what it is in degrees. Turnout is 107.6 degrees in my country. Not bad. Ooh. AJ says, I'm a crazy man. I'm from Florida. I'm a Florida man. I love Florida people. I lived in Florida. You can be a crazy man, Florida man. We love. Hey, look, AJ, without you guys, I wouldn't have a show. I need you guys to keep doing the things you're doing. Back in a moment. Logan says, Ryan, a duck's favorite snack is cheese and quackers. That's a good one. Gino, good morning to you, brother. How you doing?
The victory, later validated by the NLRB, was a significant win for labor in the anti-union South. The union's organizing director
59 Celsius in India. Ooh. Could India invade China? They can't. No, they can't.
It's a stunning victory for the union. It's the biggest breakthrough in a traditional Southern industry for probably the last quarter century. Then AFL-CIO president
Pray my Vols with the College World Series. They are on a roll, man. No, they are on a roll right now. 74 degrees Fahrenheit in Detroit. I wish we had that degrees. It's 79 here. It rained like 5 for like 2 minutes right before the show started. In the Atlanta market. Let's see. We got a new person, Liz. Is it Liz? Liz, good morning to you. It can't be 59 Celsius. That's 138 Fahrenheit. You would be melting, Bolly. Oh, that is hot. It's got to be like, what, 5 or 6 or something like that to be like really low, or 12 to be hot. I catch and eat alligators for dinner on a weekly basis. Hey, AJ. I'm going to come to your house. But keep doing that because I have a show. Florida men and women make my show sometimes. Big time. Oh. You guys are, Duck, you know her? Or this young lady? That's the way it is, though. We try to keep the vibe going with everybody here.
Also, SRNews.com, while much of the country deals with heat, flooding is affecting some of the plain states.
Awesome, Duck. Awesome. You're very welcome, Noah. You're very welcome. Just like, subscribe, and share the page. If you want to help a brother out with a couple of dollars, $ RyanShelander, RyanShelander. It'll come straight to my Cash App and help me, buy a pizza, pay some bills. That's what it is. Not going to lie and tell everybody this is part of what I do for a living. I'm in the radio. This is what I do for a living. So. Not going to say, oh, it's to keep great content. You guys are the great content. These people live. So there you go. $ RyanShelander, RyanShelander. Everybody, I let everybody have their personal opinion. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, AJ. Andrew Polanis, my lovely bride, is on. What's up, my lovely bride, Andrew Polanis? Oh, I got to call the all right, that reminds me. I almost forgot. I got to call the coach again.
Information to journalist Christopher Rufo that sex change operations were being carried out there on children, even after officials said they had stopped. The Justice Department says Dr. Hain violated privacy laws and has now unsealed an indictment that could land him in jail for up to 10 years. Critics say
I don't know why I forgot that.
intimidate whistleblowers. Michael Harrington, SRN News.
Doctor said he didn't
Okay.
receive the identity of any of the patients.
What? I said my lovely bride, Andrew Polanis. What are you talking about?
Gender identity and pregnancy outcomes has been restored to the November election ballot by a state appeals court. A panel of mid-level appellate judges overturned an earlier decision by an upstate judge.
Hopefully Bob can get out of his head. Yep, exactly. He made him get out of his head tonight. You're right. All right, let's see.
Coffee drinkers be advised. There's a coffee mug recall.
Coffee mug recall.
1,000 glass mugs are being recalled across the U.S. after dozens of burn and laceration injuries were reported by consumers. According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission.
Forget what? Oh, calling the coach. He's going on a little early.
What's up, brother, man?
Hey, coach, how's it going?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good for a TGIM Monday.
I hear you, man. Thank God it's Monday, brother. Amen.
I know, that's right. Woo. We'll talk a little bit about we'll talk about what's going on summer, football and all that good stuff. And then we'll talk about the game 7 tonight and your thoughts on that one in the NHL.
All right, Fatu. Yeah, by the time we're done, we'll probably be in the yeah, the whole week, right?
Kingpin of a doll, spinning fire tracks, got the gangsters in the style, airwaves dominator, ain't no second rate, tune in and get left. Tune in or get left because Ryan's running the state. I love that. We got to turn that into my theme song. We got to turn that into my theme song. Listeners, you got to turn that into my theme song there, Red. I am. Yeah, we're just we'll talk about updates from over there, what you guys are doing, and then we'll talk about the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs and stuff.
Okay. Miss Angie, I need to take this call. Would you please check them in, please? Hey, Austin, how you doing, bud? I'm good. I just need to get
No problem. We got a couple of minutes.
Okay, now, get ready to roll, and but yeah, so and my health showed up late, so I'm good now.
No problem.
Wishbone Fried Chicken is back in a brand new location, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A here in Newton. Same great taste, the best chicken around. Fish dinners, open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's Wishbone Fried Chicken.
Yeah, Logan Paul Jr., that's a good idea.
So great. Wishbone Fried Chicken, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A.
That song went on my radio station. You ain't supposed to be listening to any other radio station, Pete. You get kicked out of the RyanORadio Penitentiary if you do. I'm messing with you guys. You don't need to be listening to automated stations, AI stations. You need to listen to only us. We're live. Peace, but I love that song.
You'll hear plenty of the best sports talk, including the latest on the Falcons, the Braves, and more.
You might need to put that song together for me, Red Bricks, and send it over. That'd be a good theme song for me. We got quiet on the set, and it's that time again on a Monday, period number 2, because, yes, it is awesome. 50,000 plus of you worldwide on the Shoutcast, shout it out loud, across that RyanORadio media page, Earth Rock Radio, New Mexico, Arizona, and the Navajo Nation, across the British Columbia Isles of Canada, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, across 99.1 FM, WQEE the Key, home of Southern sports, inspirational talk, and more. The only live radio station around. And if you're listening to anybody else, what's wrong with you? You got a frown on. Stay tuned. We go inside the Coach's Corner coming up right now. Nope, it's not. You put a U in there. There ain't no U in that, buddy. It's QE. There ain't no U in there. You're putting you in it, obviously. Okay, we're going to get into it. We go inside the Coach's Corner next, right now. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our favorite head football coach of the landmark Christian War Eagles. He is the man himself, the head coach, and they're doing it all summer long. Please welcome our friend, Coach Tommy Lewis. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Ryan. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you on this Monday?
Hey, thank God it's Monday, brother. Here we go.
I know that's right. Thank God it's Monday, and we could definitely get back to, the good old days.
Doing our thing, man. Doing our thing. Grinding each day.
That's exactly what we're doing. Grinding. I hear that word a lot. I'm like, I wonder if I'm grinding or if I'm just I'm just kidding.
Hey, if you're working, it's one of our theme words in our football program. It's
Right.
Abad. I think we talked about it before.
Right.
ABAD is the Hebrew root word for both work and worship. You want your work to be worthy of worship.
Amen.
Under the Lord. So that's what we're doing today and every day, my brother.
Amen. I love that and everything. Well, let's talk about Landmark Christian and the War Eagles as summer is getting ready to go into July. June has been a productive month. There's been some 707s. You've got to see teams that you normally are not going to get to see in the regular season. You got to play in places that you normally don't get to play in. So let's talk about last week's production of the team.
Yes, sir. Well, we have our training, our daily training going Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to noon each day, and the guys have been really working hard and getting better. That's really the focal point, is getting bigger, faster, stronger over the summer and getting yourself prepared for the season.
Right.
And that's what the guys have been doing. They've been working hard, and then we mix in, like you mentioned, mix some 7-on-7s and some big man competitions and challenges, and it's just been a great summer all the way around. Right, our perimeter guys, the guys that focus on the 7-on-7, are quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, and tight ends, and defensive backs and linebackers. They get a lot of great work. This past week, we headed down to Alabama, to University of Alabama, Birmingham. And,
right.
Coach Gilbert put on a 7-on-7 tournament down there, and our guys competed hard. I think we're the only Georgia school there. Everybody else is from Alabama, and we were certainly the smallest school there.
Right.
But we love the competition, and we got better. I can't say that we had a whole lot of success in terms of wins and losses, Rhino, but
right.
There was a whole lot of success in terms of getting better, of challenging our young men to take on, again, competition that I'm not going to say that they're necessarily more talented than us, Rhino, because I think our talent matches just about anybody, but there were some teams that were definitely deeper. But as we rotate, as another team rotates 7
It does.
of competition in 90-degree weather. But our guys really worked hard, competed hard. We got to work on our offensive, our passing plays, our timing, and as well as our defensive calls and responsibilities. And just, really had a great time of competition down there. UAB did a great job of running their camp, their tournament. And, like I said, we came back better than when we got there. So it was
Awesome.
a good day.
Awesome.
We're also doing a lot of big man competitions with our guys on Tuesday evening. We've had on our campus, we've had Community Christian on our campus, Thurl High School, North Clayton, Rockdale County High School has come over, and we've done some different things with our linemen, not only teaching everybody technique and form and getting some one-on-ones in, but also just some good old-fashioned competitions like some big man relays. They had to carry 45-pound plates, and each team got on the sled. Who could drive the sled the furthest and the quickest, and so it's been a great summer. Ryan, we got one more week of workouts before we head into dead week. So
Right.
We're looking forward to a great week of work this week as well.
Yeah, I know next week is dead week, 4th of July week. A lot of families planning on going on vacation or doing things, and it's exciting. It's so far the progress this season. What are your thoughts, and what are the good and the bad so far that you guys are looking at as we head into fall, just a few months away?
But you saying the good and the bad. Well, the good is that our guys, particularly our starters, are getting a lot of work.
Right.
The bad, if you will, is just that we're young, so we had a lot we have some inexperience, and so we're just trying to bring that along. But that's good at the same time, because that goes well for the future. It means these young guys gotta grow up quick.
Right.
And they're working hard to do so. So I think our passing game is going to be effective. I think we're going to be a very balanced team this fall.
Right.
I think we're going to have a very effective passing game, but I think our run game is going to be balanced out very well, so that people can't just key on one thing or on one player. Defensively, we're going to be very active. We're not going to be huge up front, so we're going to have to be very active.
Right.
A lot of blitzes, a lot of different looks that we'll give offenses, so that we keep them on their toes as well. And just really looking forward to a great season. Rhino, our young men are working hard to get ready for it. We got a great out of region schedule. We have a great new region that we'll be scheduled, that we're scheduled with. So it should be a great new look this year. Going into the season, Rhino, and we'll start camp for GHSA across the state starts Monday, July 22nd. So we're looking forward to that.
Sounds good. So excited about football season. I'm excited about football season. Can't wait to talk some more. I mean, next week we'll have something to talk about, and then you'll have a week off for you guys to enjoy a little time with friends and family and rest a little bit. And still, a lot of these young men are going to be doing their workouts and other things as well. Well, football season is over for spring football. The SEA football is going on all summer long and everything, and the NFL's right around the corner. But I tell you, Coach, some of those UFL players from Birmingham and St. Louis and all these places are getting shots in the NFL this season. So your thoughts? I mean, right now I've seen about 5 or 6 players from all around the league getting shots, heading to Dallas, heading to Philadelphia, heading to Atlanta. And we've talked about UFL bringing a light to some of these players. How do you feel about a number of players being able to go to the NFL this fall?
Yeah, no, I think, again, the UFL is a great league. To get some of these guys that may have gotten cut last year or years past by the NFL, give them another chance to continue to work on their craft, to get better at a high level, even though they're out of college and things like that. I really think that some of these guys are going to make teams. All these GMs and everybody in the NFL got to put together not only the highest level team possible, but also they got a salary cap to work with. So some of these young hungry guys might be willing to take a little bit less than some of the veterans, and some of these guys making it in the league. And I'm just looking forward to the USL making it as a league itself. I mean, I think it's great competition. I think they had a great following this year.
They did.
And I think that's just going to grow as the league establishes itself. I think you and I talked last time about the possibility of the league expanding.
Expanding, yeah.
And so it should be a great league.
I'm excited about it as well. Well, we got football around the corner as always with high school football, college football, and NFL football this season. Before we hop into the big game tonight, what is your thoughts going into college football season this year? We got a new head coach at Alabama, a new head coach at Auburn with Hugh Freeze. We got Kirby Smart returning with the Georgia Bulldogs. We got so much going on, and with teams flopping here and there, and everything like that. What is your thoughts going into this season? And then we got that new, I think, 12-team playoff thing that we're going to have this season. What's your thoughts going into the SEC playoff or SEC football this fall?
Yeah, well, I think certainly the Bulldogs are the bullies on the block. They're the team to beat.
Yep.
They definitely established themselves as that, and there's something to be said for consistency. So Coach Smart and that Georgia Bulldogs staff and team, I look for them to be very competitive, very high level, and probably certainly the front runners to repeat. If not as SEC champions, as national champions. And then as far as the competition, the Alabamas, the LSU's, Tennessee,
Exactly.
Florida, I think it's going to be a great season. Those other schools are looking to get back up top, right there with the Bulldogs. And,
Yep.
It should be a very interesting season coming up for sure.
For sure. We'll talk more as it gets closer to that. And tonight, a lot of people, some people believed, some people didn't. The Florida Panthers kind of laid down in the last 3 games. Now, the first time in history in a long time that I think it's like the 3rd time in NHL history that a team has came from behind 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals to make a Game 7. Tonight, Sunrise, Florida is that location once again as the Florida Panthers play host to the Oilers. Your thoughts on this big game tonight in the series thus far?
It kind of played out the way I thought it would, though. But from the beginning, I thought it'd be a little bit more back and forth, not just 3 games by one team, 3 games by the other. But Florida was dominating the series early. I really felt like that, Edmonton was right on the cusp. I mean, they just had too much offensive firepower. For Florida to really keep them contained for a 4-game sweep or something like that. And so, it ended up playing out that way. And now that Edmonton has all the momentum, it'll be really interesting to see if Florida can get it back to where they did play that strong defense and keep themselves in the game and put themselves in a position to win this last game. They will have the home ice advantage. And I think that'll help them out. Game 7, I'm sure the atmosphere will be electric.
Oh yeah.
And it should be a great game to watch. I expect to see some of the best hockey we've seen all year long be played tonight on that ice. And, I think Edmonton has too much momentum, too much firepower, offensive firepower, and maybe they've gotten inside Florida Panther goalie Bobrovsky's head just a little bit too much. So I'm going to say that the Oilers are going to win it, but I'm certainly going to hedge my bet by saying that Florida is certainly capable, and they showed that in those first 3 games.
They did. It's going to be the game tonight. It's in Sunrise, Florida. That's the location. Probably one of the most watched Stanley Cup playoffs in a long time. Probably going to be record viewership tonight everywhere. And I think it's going to be one heck of a game. And Florida's they don't want to lose it in their home ice. And the Oilers want to take that. So I do know that this is going to be a back and forth game tonight. And And hopefully it won't be a domination by one team or the other. Maybe to be a final of a 4-3 or a 3-2 or something like that.
Yeah, no, I think it will be. I think it's going to be a tight one to the end. Rhino, I really do.
I do too. Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about Landmark Christian since it is summertime, and some kids out there, some parents out there might be looking for a great school to attend for academics, for athletics, for the arts, and everything. And we know Landmark's the place to be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, our admissions office is still alive and kicking even during the summer months. We know that a lot of folks are making decisions on where they're going to send their children in the fall. So anybody out there is looking for a great Christian school, we'd love for you to come visit. So get in touch with our admissions office, set up an appointment, set up a tour. If you already know you want your children to come to Landmark, maybe you've already been on our campus, you know a family that rants and raves about our school and our school family. Everything you need to apply is online on our website, and so I just encourage people to visit that. And of course, if you have any questions throughout the process, our admissions office and admissions team is ready to help anybody. But we really are one of the premier educations in the area, Rhino, and certainly the best education. It's a Christian education, and so anyone in this area that wants that for their children is a great place to be. Like you said, the academics, the arts, the athletics, people can definitely prepare for their futures here at Landmark.
Definitely so. And Coach, before we let you get back to it and back out there on the field, to anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I got to give a big shout out to my campers out here.
Uh-oh.
Guys, let Rhino and WQEE know that you guys are here for Landmark football. Let them have it. Yeah, there you go, Rhino. We got them out here. We got them out here at camp, and we're out here about 30 strong today with kids grades, second grade through eighth grade, and we're having a great time. So appreciate you folks there at WQEE having us on, and we're looking forward to a great week here at camp, and look forward to being on with you next week, Rhino.
Sounds good. Well, I tell them we appreciate them and have a great time all week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Inside the Coach's Corner with our favorite head football coach, Coach Tommy Lewis from the Landmark Christian War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Back here in a moment. All right, Coach, that was awesome. Thanks for that. That was cool.
Absolutely, Rhino. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for having us on. Have a great week.
You do the same. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, looking forward to it. Hey, let's see. Next week we'll be back at our normal time.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yep.
All right, great. We'll talk to you then, brother.
All right. Talk to you then.
All right, bye.
Raining in the Alabama? Yeah, it was raining earlier here in Georgia. What's up, fighter? Mr. Owen is I think a boxer and everything. I saw your page over the weekend. It's like, this is cool. Future UFC champion. Future boxing champion. Can do it both. Well, the kids threw a big hello to us on the radio. Definitely want to talk about that wandering hippie. Who are you going to call Taps? Oh, you're talking about Jason and Ultimate Feasting Champion. I did. So let's see. You said that you were in a place that I'll probably read that after the break. I'm gonna read that after the break. Andra Polana's in the house. She says raining there. So that means it'll be raining here shortly. It rained about 2 minutes this morning in Georgia. Andrew Polanis is over in another part of the state, or over another, not too far from us, with family. The kitties. Yeah, I'm gonna read that wandering hippie. I read some of it. I didn't get a chance to read it all because I was interviewing, but we'll do that after the break.
Charmaine works with multiple companies, ensuring you get the options
drop in this sports right quick and be done with it.
706-525-5931.
There was a shooting in Montgomery, Alabama. Let's try to get into that.
Your peace of mind is just a
Arnold here from Cowie the Force. Cowie the Force is Newland's own addiction recovery support center. We exist to provide recovery support services for individuals and family members who have been impacted by addiction. Our services are no cost, and all of our information is available on our website at www.
Redbrook said he had to go chase presidents for a minute.
Follow us on Facebook.
Saw that.
Doesn't have to be stressful. I'm Christy.
I'm gonna read your whole thing there.
Georgia. We're an independent agency with access to multiple carriers for home, auto, life, health.
Oh, you got a new, okay, living in a new home.
We're a one-stop shop for your insurance needs. www.insurewithellsworth.com 770-755-7053. We look forward to meeting you soon.
Made to order 100% Wagyu beef burgers that are 100% from Red Robin, starting at $6.99, which is 100% awesome. 100% Wagyu beef burgers with fries, starting at $6.99. 100%.
Hi, this is Mark Soriano, asking you to tune in to Let Go and Let God every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. right here on WQEE. We help those who are struggling with their faith with that.
So guys, I'll read the rest of y'all's when I get to it, because I went back up to read. I've got it set to where I can look at the Wandering Hippies information, so I can read down through it for them. Well, welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. It's RyanORadio Penitentiary. We've been inside the coach's corner. I want to thank Coach Tommy Lewis and the kids camp out there for being with us this morning. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Later on, we're going to talk about the Larry Ray story. Also, some stuff that happened in LA at a sanctuary and a shooting in Montgomery, Alabama. But right quick, we've got a story from the Wandering Hippie in his new home in just a few moments. One of our wonderful listeners. Game 7 tonight, we told you with the Stanley Cup Finals. Who's going to win that game? 50% for Panthers, 50% for Oilers so far with the votes. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in the Sunbelt over the weekend, the Monsters beat the Blues 9-2 on Friday. And then the Blues beat the Monsters 7-6 on Saturday. The Aviators over the Gold Diggers on Friday. The Cannons over the Atlanta Crackers 4-3. And the Bucks over the Wild Things 6-3 on Friday. Saturday, the Wild Things beat the Bucks 10-7. The Cannons lost to the Crackers 8-7 on Saturday. And the Gold Diggers embarrassed the Aviators the next night 14-1. No games until Wednesday night this week. Peach State Cats, Coach Moreland. What's up, Coach Moreland? His Cats won in his first round of the playoffs, beating Waco Tornadoes 30-2 in the Southern Division. They move on to the championships this weekend. The Lions beat the Blue Bombers on the weekend, 26-24. Of course, the Montreal destroyed the Red Blacks 47-21, and the Elks beat Toronto beat the Elks 39-36. Let's get into it. The Wandering Hippie had a story, and his story is his new home. He says, going to live in my new home made Spirit Box on Wednesday night. The place I work at has over 100 years of history and was a courthouse, and they would hang people there in the 1800s. Wow. Tonight, I went to open the door and it wouldn't open. So I pushed harder. And so the door opened and I heard a man's voice say, "Hello." I got chills all over, stepped outside for 20 minutes to calm down. It's all scary. He said, then was vacuuming the floor in the main office. There was a woman screaming that went through the building. I have worked here for 11 months now and seen a few people walking through this place when looking. He said, because no one should be in the building. Never found the people I seen walking around. He says, I made my own spirit box using old portable television. He said they tune in the analog television signal in Australia, so it gives a nice clean white noise. So there you go. Wow. Thank you for telling us that story. I hope everything's all right with you. 1:30 p.m. where he's at, said Owen. Andrew Blonish, you're still there. And somebody with the paranormal message has joined us. It says, and everything. So, woo. He says, I've done a lot of this stuff in the past as a hobby since I was 19 and I'm 40 now. Wow. Scary to go be at work at night and then all of a sudden hearing things and everything. Wow. Sweetleaf says, that happens a lot on the Navajo Nation. And he says, the best way to take care of that is to tell them to go away. Go away. Okay. There you go. All right, we're going to talk about an active shooter incident. We'll talk about that. That's probably going to be added into some other time. There we go. I have watched the WCW documentary, and tomorrow night is the final one of the series. And when I'm done watching it this week, maybe on Thursday or Friday, I'm going to probably dive deeper into my thoughts on who killed WCW. So many other people had so many opinions. I wanted to watch the whole series before I even decided what could have done and this, that, and the other. And we got some VKM news for you later on this week. Vince and Kenny McMahon's son, Shane McMahon, has supposedly been talking to people in AEW. I think they're trying to start something up separately. They want to get back at WWE since he has stepped down. Of course, you know, Vince likes crapping on people, so he just wants to keep doing that. We'll talk more about that this week. That's my Spirit Box channel, Ryan Paranormal Message. Oh, okay. I'll follow that then. I didn't know that was you. I thought it was somebody new. That's why I didn't say anything about it. I thought they were just coming in. Sorry about that, Wandering Hippie. All right, let's see. What's going on in the sanctuary? And a fight breaks out. Los Angeles authorities boosted security around a local sanctuary after pro-Palestinian demonstrators who tried to block an entrance into a place of worship clashed with counter-protesters yesterday. This is getting ridiculous. They're about to shut all this down. Netanyahu, and that's what everybody says, including the president and a former president. So I'm going to say what they say because they know what they're talking about. And they know the man. But I had one guy on here want to try to say it wasn't earlier. It's not how you say it. But anyway, they're saying that there could be some closure to the main war, that they will continue to do what they have to do to shut Hamas down. We told you that last hour. With these protesters at this sanctuary in a prominent Los Angeles Jewish neighborhood, through immediate response from pro-Israel supporters, which led to punches and kicks with the demonstrators outside of a sanctuary. You don't supposed to fight outside a sanctuary, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I know that people have differences of opinions, all that good stuff, but just fighting at a church, at a sanctuary. Ugh. Wow. According to information from the Los Angeles Police Department, they said to further discussion of the safety of those in Los Angeles following the protest, California Governor Newsom sounded off on this on X, saying, the violent clashes outside the synagogue in Los Angeles are appalling. There is no excuse for targeting in a house of worship. Such anti-Semitic hatred has no place in California. Has no place anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Has any protest ever solved any problem? No. That's a good question. Not saying anything bad here. I just have never seen the point in it. I agree with you. None. You know, all it's turned into, Wandering Hippie, is people fighting, arguing. You'll get people who are really passionate about something, right? Whether it's passion like people that were supporting the Black Lives Matters thing. Then you get the Antifa violent people coming in there pushing and burning down cities. You get the people that were supporting Trump a few years ago. Then you get the idiots like po boys and the Oath Keepers going out there and QAnon nuts attacking things and everything. You got people that have different opinions here. Then you got a few. There's always going to be a few idiots that want to mess it up for the rest of us. And I agree with you. Protesting never really works. It never works. The only protest that really ever worked, I think, was during MLK Day. And they were violent. MLK and his supporters were the ones that were violently attacked, because I don't want you sitting here and eating at the same dining table I'm eating at. I just want some lemonade and a hamburger like you, idiot. Oh man, you look different than me. You can't be eating that hamburger and drinking that sweet tea. Then they attack them and say, it's our way of life being attacked. But it's always got to be somebody's way of life. But I agree with you, 100 Hippie, 120% on that. I really do. I really do. All right. Almost 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. Time and temperature is currently 79 degrees under kind of sunny, cloudy, mostly cloudy skies out there. No rain in my forecast, but in Alabama, it's raining right now. Good morning, Cher. She says good morning to the Navajo Nation as well and everybody. And of course, Pete said that earlier too. So, Sweet Leaf, you don't have to get that response that Pete didn't talk to you, but he did. That was Ryan's fault, not Pete's. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, the groovy things at all. Michael the Groove can exterminate and lay the smackdown for you. We're going to talk about the Larry Ray story. I watched the movie last night. I'm going to talk a little bit about this coming up in the next period. That's going to give us a little bit more of what's going on. I mean, that's what I mean. It's like seems like trolls just take over the protest, and half the people seem like they don't have no idea why they're there. Yep. Well, they're there just to cause a disruption to make people look bad. So when your cousin Leroy and your cousin, you got Uncle Leroy and you got a cousin Todd Todd is a liberal and Leroy is a conservative. They got to be made to look bad on the media when the two of them just disagree politically. But by God, they'll sit down and have dinner together. Uncle Leroy take Todd out to a nice steak dinner. But that's real life. But the whole political and we were talking about this violence and everything like at church, just like you said, Wondering Hippie, the protests don't work. Yeah, it turns into violence. Now, we have a right to protest in the United States. That's our right to do so. And it's hard not to have the trolls, that's what they are, trolls, to come out. Sweet Leaf said, Pete said, Sweet Leaf, I may have to scalp him, laugh out loud. Don't do that, Pete. Don't do that. You guys, hey, look, I'm one of you. I'm one of you guys. And so is Poopy Pie is one of us now. She's a sister. Captain Hubbun, Sweet Leaf, I think we smoke the same stuff. Sweet Leaf says, I love to share with brothers and sisters. I don't know anything about any of this, guys. I'm straight edge, so sorry. But anyway, I think that's what it is. And that's why I like to get on the internet and on the radio and explain the differences in people so that people understand. And I didn't get to say hello to during the show. BK on the air, good morning to you, brother. I appreciate you being with us this morning. I know I didn't get a chance to say you. But when you got people like me out there presenting the truth, and they don't like it, though, there you go. But Wondering Hippie, I agree with you on that one. All right, we got a few good things to talk about coming the next hour, too. Locals are in Northern California. This is a weird story as we get ready to head into the break. Are getting ramped up for the rainbow invasion. No, not that kind of rainbow invasion, ladies and gentlemen. Puff Puff says, Pete Davis, thousands across the United States are expected to descend on the Plums National Park in July. The upcoming Rainbow Family Gathering is the annual festival where a bunch of hippie-minded people gather together to supposedly celebrate peace, love, and connection to the nature. But according to authorities there in that area, they said that the last couple of times that has happened, they've had to be a lot of an arrest. destruction of nature, people being arrested for things. 22,000 people attended last year, 6 arrested, 116 violations were sent out and were arrested, and 217 people were written warrants. They wrote them for alcohol and drug-related issues, damages to natural resources, and interaction with the law enforcement like they shouldn't be, pushing them around, and some nudity. So I had to make sure you knew that was a different rainbow thing so that some of you guys didn't start trying to, we've already had an idiot come in this morning starting up. I've been dealing with 2 to 3 foot. I saw that in your basement, Cher. Really bad flooding and over in my area. Lots of road closings, bridges and dangerous collapse. And we pray for our friends in Iowa, and we put the blood of Jesus Christ over the top of them. They're having a lot of floods there. I saw on Facebook Cher's basement flooded. Thank God that's the only thing that's happened to her, and nothing else has happened to her and her family. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Sorry, not sorry, but sorry, not sorry. I had to do that for our listeners. Captain Hot Bun says, puff, puff. So there you go. And that gum hippies are going to go out there and try to wonder, hippie, are you going to be part of this, buddy? I'm picking with you. Wonder hippie like, no, man, I sit at home and do my smokes. Sweet Leaf says that's the safe place to be. All these Generation Xers that are on here to do it, they're like, we just sit at home and do it. Then we get hungry and go to the refrigerator and go, man, there's nothing to eat in the refrigerator. I wonder why. Break time, back in a moment. 15 minutes away from the top of the hour. Currently it's 79 degrees, beautiful sunny skies out there. No rain going on right now. You're tuned to the RyanORadio Penitentiary on a TGIM Monday edition. We got a lot more in store for you on the Stanley Cup playoff Monday. Game 7 of the Stanley Cup finals. Who takes the finals? Is it at 51% so far? Now we're saying Panthers over the Oilers, 49%. Game 7 in Sunrise, Florida tonight. All right, guys, we got a few more things to talk about. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment. I know that's bad to lose your furnace and your water heater. At least it's not wintertime yet, Cher. You can get that fixed. At least you're safe is the important thing. At least you're safe. And I know, believe me, it's irritating. It's all out that those two things happen. And you are probably got a little bit of feelings in there going, but thank God you're all right. Thank God you're all right. And that's only a few things in your house. There's probably a lot worse around your neighborhood. And like you said, bridges collapsing and stuff like that. Yeah, so many others worse. And I'm not saying it's not an irritating thing, because every one of us would be irritated about that. But try to keep a positive outlook on it, that those things can be replaced, and at least your family and you are safe, and whoever's coming around is safe. Man, I hate all that rain was coming through. Oh, they're back tied now.
Sweet Southern rewards. Check out the Southern Rewards cashback account from Southern States Bank, where debit card transactions earn you cashback. With our Southern Rewards cashback account, you can earn up to $30 a month.
Oh, Lord. Man, it's been a terrible weather year in Iowa. Snow, heavy blizzard and snows, tornadoes. And now this flooding. Jesus Christ. I know this can't be typical weather for Iowa. I know that there's a lot of snow there. But, yeah. Man, it's been a terrible year for you guys there. Man. Supposed to have some more storms tonight. Oh, hopefully you got someone to help you block off some stuff there in the basement or whatever, so that it doesn't come up any further. Hopefully the waters went down. Other things I'd be worried about is whatever else you got in your basement, like boxes with stuff in it, family heirlooms or old clothes or whatever. It's going to get musty. Ugh.
Wishbone Fried Chicken, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A, here in Newton.
Want to give back to your community in a meaningful way? Cares for Kids is a Keller Williams Realty founded charity in which 100% of money raised goes directly to children in need in our area. Cares for Kids helps fund.
Yeah, move everything to an attic if you have one. 83.8 degrees where I'm at. Another part of the plant is already in the 100. What? And you know, it's raining over in Alabama right now. This sunny skies here. Had two pumps going constantly. Lots of stuff will have to be thrown out. I figured it would be. When I saw that picture, I was like, ooh.
Can be emailed to you every Monday via digital download link that never expires. That's 24 classic radio shows per month, plus the games, celebrity interviews, music trivia.
I lost my furnace in the winter and my well pump. I dug the well out, fixed it. Took me 2 days to dig it out, 3 days to fix without power. Ooh, whoa, Red. Dang.
This is Dave Scott, host of Space Out Radio. Come join us every night starting at midnight on WQEE 99.1.
11 days, no power.
We will head down a path of mystery and unbelievable stories of people
Man.
experiencing true tales of ghosts, UFOs, monsters from the finest storytellers we know. Tune in Spaced Out Radio nightly on WQEE 99.1 FM, where together, my friends, we own the night.
Hello, everyone. This is DJ Computer of the 45 Clear Radio Show, where I play all kind of 45. You're listening to WQEE 99.1 FM. Enjoy.
Thank you very much for coming back in. My fan keeps walking away. My fans keep walking away. It's pretty hot in where Pete is at this morning. Thank you guys for being with us this morning and everything. Coming up tomorrow morning on the show, Richard Holdridge joins us, our sports analyst in period number 2. Period number 3, Shane's back from vacation. Family reunion. We talk the top 10 movies, what hot and what not, with him on Tuesday. Weird Wednesday, we'll have Professor Brenda Gaskey from Horrifying History with us in the final period. She and I will talk horrifying history. Thursday and Friday's open. We might have some open lines this week as well. 770-347-9947. Want to thank all our listeners that were calling in on Friday. We might have some open lines again on Friday this week. You never know. All right, let's jump right back into it. We're praying for Cher as rains come through the Iowa area. They got hit with snowstorms, tornadoes, and now floods this time of year. Red Bricks was talking about he had got similar situation during the winter, his furnace and well pump, and he had to go and took him 2 days to dig it out and 3 days to fix it without power. Ooh. So no attic. At least I didn't lose power, and water only in basement. So Cher, there you go. There's some stuff to be grateful about, even in the midst of situation. But that doesn't mean that it's not irritating that you got that furnace and you got to replace that and your water pump there in the basement. That don't mean that it's not irritating, because that's irritating it all out. That don't mean it's not irritating. Believe me. But we're glad that nothing worse than that has happened and everything. Wow. Game 7, Stanley Cup Finals tonight. Who's going to win it? 51% say Panthers, 49% say the Oilers. We'll keep that poll up to the end of the show. We know that Rod Peterson probably have a similar poll today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this before we head into the break. A black bear was caught on camera in California California knows how to party. California knows how to party. Well, a black bear. Hey, boo-boo. There's another troll on there trying to troll and be cool. Hey, boo-boo. Let's head over to them. He stole a cooler from the back of a truck and started eating the lunch out of it. There was a bear spotted outside a cabin in a video that was released on social media. The bear went through the cooler and was sitting there just eating and drinking and like, well, just one heck of a Budweiser. Hey, boo-boo, I got a lunch here, and whoa, it's one of them Budweisers. Whoa. Oh, it's a Bud Light. I don't want it. Hey, boo-boo, we got the picnic basket. The Rangers keep chasing boo-boo. This is not the first time we talked about in California a number of bears. Bears are trying to take over. They're down in Florida. They're trying to take over. It's going to be Planet of the Bears pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. Forget the old Planet of the Apes. We're sitting there waiting for the apes to take over. We're watching them in their cages. You don't try to take over. We're going to get you. And the bear's right behind us going, hey, boo-boo, you dressed us up in little tights and made us dance in a circus. Now we're going to take over. Put you guys in the cages. Oh, Lord. Wow. Yep. True that. Yeah, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. I tell you what, we're going to put the people in the cage. We'll put the ranger in the cage and we'll take over. We told you last week about a guy that was sitting there washing his dishes, turned to the left of him, and he saw a bear in his house. Well, welcome on in. You want a drink? Man, all I got is Bud Lights. Whoa, the bear left. It's Kid Rock's favorite drink. All right, guys. Couple of headline news for you. Stepping away from the business, Kayla Braxton is going to be leaving the WWE. Also, final episode of on Vice, 10 p.m. tomorrow night, Who Killed WCW? I'm going to be checking that out. And next, probably Thursday or Friday, I'm going to be talking about it and giving you a full rundown of the 4-part episode that I'm going to probably check out on Wednesday because I don't stay up late to watch it on Tuesday nights. So I'll probably check it out on the internet on Wednesday and talk about it on Thursday or Friday this week. So there you go. Also, Pat McAfee, welcome to the Wyatt 6 to his location. They took over. They kind of did a little spooky thing in a split screen on his show on Thursday of last week. Speaking of the WWE, Jacob Fatu made his debut on Smackdown, another member of the Fatu's Rock family, attacking and joining the Bloodline and attacking Orton, KO, and Cody, and taking out the baby faces. WWE Superstar Smackdown kicked off as they were prepared for the Wyatt 6 with wrapped up on security, but the Bloodline is who you need to worry about, according to Paul Heyman. CM Punk come out. Paul Heyman come out. It was Chicago. CM Punk did his thing. Paul Heyman told him, take me with you. Boom, boom, boom. Cody comes out as the Bloodline was going to attack. That's before Jacob came out. Later on, CM Punk was attacked by Drew McIntyre, who supposedly quit the company. There you go. So, and then you had the men and women's Money in the Bank matches. Chelsea defeats Blanca Belair and Michelle. Men's, Kamala Hayes defeated Orton and Tamina Tonga, and Andrade defeated KO and Grayson Waller. So that's about it. They'll have some more tonight on Raw, Money in the Bank matches. And what will the Wyatt 6 do? So there you go. That's your little wrestling wrap up, your little entertainment wrap up for you, if you may. A mess for sure. Woo, they're talking about cyclones and everything there. All right, ladies and germs, we're going to take a break. Stay with us. Coming up at the top of the hour, you and I are going to dive into period number 2. We're going to this brand new movie that came out last night on Netflix. Billy Zane, Devil on Campus. the sex cult leader, the Larry Ray story. We'll talk about that coming up next period. Stay with us.
Marmac Real Estate has 8 offices throughout the state of Alabama. That includes Decatur, Hartselle, Coleman, Florence, Killen, Muscle Shoals, Orange Beach, and Dauphin Island. There are more than 140 agents throughout Alabama. You can easily reach one of those agents by going to marmac.us and tell them the Mark White Show sent you. Oh, this Make a Difference bid. I have publisher of East Athens Living Magazine and County Line Living Magazine, Archie Bartlett.
Local does sell. People care about local. They care about what's next to them. They care about what's across from them. They care about the fans, their family, the neighbors. Those are the core people they care about the most. So we had a chance to sort of be able to talk to them more consistently, tell their stories.
For the short news breaking.
On the broadcast channels, you don't get on the local stations either. The more you get to tell those type of stories, I think the better the community
Yep,
is.
sandbags are a good idea.
Produce that type of magazine.
Hopefully somebody can get you some there for tonight.
Did not like the idea of sort of print in general. I think it's just dying. That's a misnomer. Types of print are dying. Newspaper, dailies, things that you throw away quickly are dying. But to be able to sort of feature families, tell stories about the little leagues and things like that, those types of stories that are in print are keepsakes. People keep them. They want them. They love them. And I always wanted to be able to do that and also to make sure that they got it for free. And so that was the big impetus for me wanting to be able to start this. How do I make it easy for people to tell their stories, need to be in the community?
This is a radio show in Atlanta and Metro Atlanta, Big Frenchie. And we do everything from true crime to weird to headline news to everything. Sports and everything. So we have movie reviews. We have horrifying history guest on this Wednesday. We have sports guest. We have true crime guest and a lot of great informational guests as well. So that's what we are. We're a little of everything. We normally don't do politics, but we will be talking a little bit Friday about what happened Thursday night because it's important to the people. But we will be bringing the variety. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'll subscribe to you guys. Seem cool. I like the setup and nice blue walls. Somebody likes the blue walls finally. Not my idea. The company put them in here that I work for. A lot of people don't like him, but I'm glad you do. I'll tell him that he's got one fan of the blue walls. Oh. Lots of prayers and not religious person, but I hope it helps. Do so. Do so. You don't have to be a religious person. But we'll all pray. We keep the prayers.
With the ongoing heat wave keeping New York's electrical grid under stress, workers for Con Edison reached a tentative agreement on a 4-year contract Sunday morning, avoiding a strike. The Utility Workers Union of America represents roughly 8,000 Con Ed workers, including field crews and customer service representatives. Their previous contract expired at midnight. The new agreement still must be ratified by the rank and file. Protesters are to blame for a delay at the PGA Tour Travelers Championship on Sunday. 6 people stormed
We get all that.
while the leaders lined up huts. The protesters sprayed powder and left stains on the green in an apparent climate protest. Scotty Scheffler went on to win the event. You're listening to the latest from NBC News Radio.
Okay, so Domino's perfect combo includes 2 medium wasabi pizzas, 16 Parmesan bread bites, 8 cinnamon twists, and a 2-liter Coke. Today we're on the street asking real people how much they think it all costs. All of it? All of it. $44, $45, $34.99. The 2 pizzas are probably 10 each.
Bike riders. Really? We got a bike rider movie?
Cashback account from Southern States Bank, where debit card transactions earn you cashback account. You can earn up to $30 a month. Sign up for your Southern Ford's cashback account today. Terms and conditions apply. Visit your nearest branch or check us out online at southernstatesbank.net. Learn more. Southern States Bank, your bank, your rewards. Housing leader member FDIC.
Oh, he was Big Frenchie would definitely love the peace curtains that you got there for me, brother. That's actually the best, better to me than the paint. But Big Frenchie likes the paint job. Thank you.
It's Wishbone Fried Chicken, right next door to their former location, bringing you the best chicken around. So great. Wishbone Fried Chicken, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A, here in Newton.
Got some new movies this weekend. I got to see if Shane's seen any of them.
Look no further than CP Financial. Meet Charmaine, your trusted agent. Charmaine works with multiple companies.
We won't talk about that till tomorrow, guys. Sorry.
Why settle for less when you can help with this? 706-525-5931 and speak to Charmaine, CP Financial top local sales agent. Your peace of mind is just a call away.
Sorry, we'll talk about that tomorrow. True hippie. Buy a lot of Jello if nothing else works, share. At least Jello is easy to clean up. He is a true hippie, isn't he?
Hey, this is Pastor Terrell Scott.
I think old the Wandering Hippie would love those peace curtains too. I'll show them to you after the show. Woohoo!
You're listening to WQEE 99.1 FM, the in Georgia.
It's the final period of play, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, baby. What's up, ladies and germs? It's the final period of play of the RyanORadio Penitentiary. We are inside your favorite radio show. You are in the lockdown with the RyanORadio Penitentiary. 50,000 plus of you worldwide on our Shoutcast, Shout It Out Loud, across the RyanORadio media page, Earth Rock Radio, New Mexico, Arizona, and the Navajo Nation. We're across the British Columbia Isles of Canada, A, and 99.1 FM WQEE the Key, Atlanta's only true talk station and live radio all day. If you're listening to anything else, you are melting your brain because we're real live radio all day long. You're inside the RyanORadio Penitentiary, home of Southern sports, inspirational talk, and more. It's 99.1 FM. We get into the final period. We got a few things to talk about. Usually Coach Tommy Lewis is on around 9:30 a.m., but he came on a little early the last couple of weeks, so we got a little bit more time with you this morning. Next week, he returns to his regularly scheduled time. Tomorrow morning, Richard Holder joins us in the second period. We'll talk some more football, baseball news, Sunbelt, and Peach State Cats championship games, and much more. We'll get you some sports updates as we head into that. And heading into the movie weekend, we got the new top 10 movies out there as Inside Out stayed at number 1 for the second weekend in a row. We'll talk with our friend Shane B. if he got a chance to see anything, because he's been in a family reunion. He had family reunion. I don't know why he didn't tell me that. I would want to go with him. I could be in the family. Coming up on Wednesday, though, we'll have Professor Gasky. That's right. Brittany Gasky from Horrifying History will be your professor, ladies and gentlemen. Your professor. As we get into the weird and the unknown. Donald Sutherland dies at age 88. That was happening, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow morning. He's been in many movies, and MASH, the original MASH movie, was the one that he was in. Also, I think Prince Harry. No, not Prince Harry. The other Prince. Harry's brother, William, had a birthday over the weekend. He met with Taylor Swift on his 42nd birthday. So he didn't want to meet with nobody, no presidents, nobody. I guess he thought that they would make fun of him. I don't know. I'm just messing. You know how some people are out here about all these people. All right, what's up, Mina? Hello from Egypt. Good morning to you in Egypt. I appreciate you being with us. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share the page. That's just a couple of things. We'll get into some real news as well. Tomorrow we'll talk about General Hospital Hallmark star deciding to quit. We'll tell you about Hawaii 5-0 and Magnum PI alumni passing away at age 56. Willie Nelson will get into his situation as he cancels a weekend outlaw music festival. All that is tomorrow's show for our entertainment news portion of it as well. So there you go. But I wanted to get into this one. I thought it was going to come out later this week, but I found out yesterday that it was going to be on last night. So the devil on the campus. Yeah, devil on the campus. Ozzy, yeah. I'm here just listening. Thank you, AU. You're not alienated from us, of course. Billy Zane, who you guys might know him from playing the guy that was supposed to marry Rose on Titanic, got mad that Jack banged her or whatever, you know. Just be honest, that's what it was. He got off and pretended like he had a kid, and I'm the only thing with the child. Also, he played as one of Biff's henchmen in Back to the Future 1 and 2. Billy Zane has been in many movies. He did a fantastic job in his role last night called Devil on the Campus. The Larry Ray story. It tells the story of students being abused by this man. In 2023, Ray was sentenced to prison to 60 years for his action, and he physically and emotionally abused students at Sarah Lawrence College. How he met them was he come and stayed on the campus at their dorm room with his daughter. That's right, his daughter. So a new movie digging into the depth. Billy Zane stars in this new movie as Larry Ray. And of course, Elizabeth Rome is the other star, the young lady that was playing the one that was abused. 75 right now in Iowa, going to be 93 up there. We're sharing the same type of weather, Cher. It's 79 here right now, though. Going to be in the 90s today. It is a tale for students and parents alike. Zane will play Ray in the movie. Talked about their sensitive handling of the subject matter while making their portrayal of the sociopath. He mentioned being grateful for the lack of gore and graphic sexual content, though, that really was a part of the real life. They just kind of let you know about it, especially in regards to the young victims who he called extremely bright. Larry Ray was a former ex-con that victimized students. He was kind of crazy, too. He was kind of crazy. He abused them. At Sarah Lawrence College in Winchester County, New York, for nearly a decade. The abuse began inside his own daughter's dorm room on the campus where he was staying after his 2010 release from prison from federal securities fraud. Once living in the dorms, he began befriending his daughter's friends. One of the victims said he was like a dad and always was very clean. But Ray was a little friendly than more. Soon, he used their newfound closeness to take sexual photos of the friends, use violence and mental mind games to force some of them into prostitution. It's one young lady into prostitution. Woo. And everything. So, cult-like stuff, yeah. You're going to have to check this story out. Claudia was, I think, was the name of the young lady that was a big part of this. And she was the one that was really mostly abused. The other girl, Isabella, she was abused. She went 4.5 years in prison for helping him put together this little scam to basically set up Johns for this Claudia, who eventually had one of these guys help her get out of it. And I guess he felt guilty about messing with such a young girl or whatever. I don't know. But I don't know, but he was some kind of hard-working man or something. I don't know. Oh, hit the voice. The Sarah Lawrence cult, and it happened and everything. I don't know if you guys got to see this, but it's on Lifetime, and you can check it out now too. I don't want to give away the whole story, what happened, but Billy Zane is playing the main character, Larry Ray. This guy was crazy. He was completely abusive. He got this girl in room 13. That's where she was. The FBI was able to help out. And all the other people, there was one guy that had left, and his girlfriend, Isabella was his girlfriend. His name was Dan, and he left the cult after all the abuse and saw that Isabella was going to stay there. And she was the only one that really kind of decided she was part of it. So there you go. Check it out on Lifetime. You can go back and check it out anywhere. If you've got the network, or they may replay it next weekend or sometime this week. If not, you can actually watch it on their Lifetime. Not Lifetime movies, but Lifetime. All right. The Wonder Nippy, have you heard of the thunderstorm generator? It's a new engine that could replace the modern engine, and it uses salt water to run. Wow. B-Dub in the House says governor will stop that like they have when the government will stop like that, like they have many other inventions. Free energy cannot be allowed, so they can keep us enslaved in the matrix. You're right about that. They want us to keep paying them high bills. They'll arrest the guy that created it, Warner Nippy. You're going to jail, man. You're trying to make everybody, help everybody out. Wait a minute. That means somebody won't make millions of dollars off of them. That means that old dude out there in Nevada won't be making money off of people. Devil on the Campus. Check it out, guys. It was a pretty good series, but it was very scary, very scary. Arrest or murder. Yeah, good arrest him. Most of the time they kill him because you're not going to play ball, are you? You're not going to sell this to us so that we can sell it? No. All right, kill him. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Woo-wee, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. A lot of stuff going on, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I'm going to try to watch the documentary on it. I think it's on like Netflix or Hulu on this Larry Ray guy. So you look him up, see what you guys think about this crazy fella. He took about 5 or 6 people and made them. And then he had them actually go out to his stepfather's house and work on it to keep it going and everything. Crazy guy. All right, little sports for you. A little sports news, a little sports update. The Peach State Cats beat the Waco Tornadoes in the American Arena League's South Division Championship. It was 30-2 as they move on to the championship. Go, Coach Moreland and the rest of the guys. I think Well, this series is on Lifetime. The one I just told you about is. It's called Devil on the Campus. The Larry Ray story, but there's also a documentary on Netflix about him and everything. So I'm going to check that out. But I watched the movie last night starring Billy Zane. John says, poll says 50-50. Yep, full polls at 50-50. It is 50%. Also, some CFL football over the weekend. And the Lions beat the Blue Bombers 26-24. The Toronto over the Elks 39-36. And Montreal defeated the Red Blacks 47-21. That's some sports updates for you. There you go. Yes, an interesting story. Our poll question today is Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals. Who will take the final in 7 in Sunrise, Florida tonight? The Panthers. The Oilers are tied at 50 on our poll question. It's a 50-50 poll so far this morning. Thank goodness. So people just don't know. So that's a little bit of sports update for you on the RyanORadio Penitentiary. You guys are in lockdown. Yes, you are very welcome, B-Dub. Check it out on the Lifetime. I'm sure you'll be able to see it. I'm sure it's going to be on Lifetime. And if it's not today, by Tuesday, you guys should be able to see it for free somewhere. There's also a lot of those television apps you can go to and find this. I'm not telling you to use something that might be illegal. I'm just telling you that they're on there, and I've seen them on there. So just saying. I'm not telling you what to do. You do what you want to do. Just like I'm not telling you who to vote for. We will Friday talk a little bit about this. I do like the point that I'm seeing that these two men on Thursday are saying, it's going to be a good debate between us two. I know that the hardcore fans of one side or the other may not like it that they're kind of showing respect, but good Lord Almighty, showing respect. I just want to hear the issues. I don't care about who got in jail, who's doing what, whose kids in jail, who got what. I don't care about all that. I don't even want to hear. I don't want to hear neither one of them bring that up. I just want to hear them talk about the issues. Because I got a lot of friends who went to jail and still do a good job. So it don't really matter. And I got a lot of friends who got kids who go to jail and they're still nice people. Okay, it don't really matter. I just want to know what they're going to do as far as that goes. But we'll talk a little bit about it on Friday. But I'm not going to get into it today. It's a few days away. I don't want to, it is going to be more exciting than watching anything on Thursday night, though. Is that the 27th? 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. 24th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday's the 27th. So it is going to be more fun than watching anything on Thursday night. They decided not to go up against AEW, but the last few times on Wednesday night, they've destroyed AEW in the ratings. Oh, that's easy to do, though. I think all of us can, B-Dub. B-Dub said elections have been rigged for a long time. We don't have a two-tier system. We have a system owns and controls our government and puppet politicians. I can't disagree with you on that one, B-Dub. I mean, whether I believe or don't believe, but I'm not going to disagree. At least that makes more sense. Still going, it's all run by these electronic lizard people and everything. B-Dub's like, no, man. It's just a bunch of government puppet people who don't care about us. Normal style, finally. If people would be normal like this and have a different opinion, then we'd say, that might be a different theory. No, normal conspiracy theories are being looked at as crazy because they're kind of, like I said, B-Dub put something there a little different. There you go. Yes, you do deserve to be in the light of God. What are you talking about? You're a pillin'. Says Duck. Thank you. I hope not. Got Native American to me. It does, get in front of the sun, it just turns dark. You do deserve it. Do what the Pine Gap is. What is that? Let me know. We got our audience take over right quick. 23 minutes past the hour. Currently 79 degrees. Beautiful sunny skies out there. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control, 34 Jefferson Street in Noonan. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, or gooey things at all. Michael the Crew can exterminate and lay a smackdown for you. Funny how have conspiracy theorists have always seemed to be right. The older ones are. The old school ones are. But they're not really conspiracy theorists. They're people that think a little different. And they've been thrown in conspiracy theorists. And then when the QAnon people come out, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys are crazy. Okay? JFK is not alive. The government don't care about none of us. And he said, yes, he do. He's going to come back and save it. Whoa, you're crazy. The government, even if he come back from the dead, he's going to be part of this system. Poor people like B-Dubs like, look, you crazy folks. Get away from us. I don't deserve this sinful life. Well, you have a sinful life. Everybody does in the name of Jesus Christ, but you deserve to be forgiven. Everybody deserves it. Oh, no, 1 million aliens took over my rotten French fries. What should I do, says Duck. Run. Don't let them take over your rotten French fries. The person who's complaining is definitely a Texan. The person you're acting like. Am I acting like a Texan? Oh! I just like to tell that some of the people that used to be called conspiracy theorists that, you know what I'm saying? They used to be called conspiracy theorists back in the day that believed in the JFK process and Bigfoot and everything. Those people were not crazy. They just had different points of view. Operation Trust. Okay, well, you come up with a different theme with that, BW. They actually think it's something else. You're actually saying something that researchers, that's what I call you, a researcher. Researchers have been looking for years. I don't like to call people who are researching different things. I don't like to drop you in that conspiracy theory thing. I mean, when you start thinking that the lizard people are taking over the world, that's kind of a little crazy. But when you're like, hey, you know, JFK was shot because he pissed off people in the government. And he pissed off the mob and he pissed off people in the government so they could have came together and killed him. That doesn't sound like a conspiracy theory to me. That sounds like some research that somebody's done. So you're a researcher, beat up. And if anybody says anything else, you say, go to Ryan in the penitentiary. He's going to tell you what I am. Got a problem with it? Wonder Hippie, I hope you don't get in trouble for this. Then laugh out loud. Pine Gap is a top secret CIA military base in Australia. Oh, they're going to come get me. See, that makes sense right there, B-Dub. What you're saying doesn't sound like any kind of crazy thing. You're talking about secret government theories and stuff like that, which we all know is true. Ask God to help you. There you go, Cher. In the name of Jesus Christ, we're going to play over this young man that is saying he doesn't deserve it, but he does deserve it in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Pray this young man to come to you, God. Amen. If Lex Luger can go to God, you can too. To fool all the patriots, correct. There you go. We call you a researcher, bro. Tell them they got a problem with it. Send them my way. I'll tell them who you are. Fun fact, same people is complaining that they think they're going to hell and they deserve that sinful life while I'm complaining about Mars taking my French fries. Mars is taking your French fries, Duck. Because Elon Musk going to take them up there and leave you. See there? Yeah, you know, this is how you treat people, guys. I know that people don't understand the process of people being different out here, but this is how radio shows hosts are supposed to be with different people with different views. You go, this is a research. I don't like to get into all the technical terms out that they're trying to use to make people hate each other. It's like, I sit here and told you that we talked about, Wonder Hippie talked about this, that a lot of protests turn violent because there's a few people to get involved in that and make it look bad. And then it makes the whole group look bad. And it's not true. If we stop letting the entertainment news, and that's what I call it, entertainment news, entertain us into believing that what they're saying is true, then we will say, you know what? I may disagree with so-and-so over here. Leroy and Todd may disagree because one's liberal, one's conservative, one's liberal. I'm going to put in that order. Leroy's conservative and Todd's liberal. But they still go out and steak dinner because they're family and they don't fight because of that. They just have different political views. That's real life, not this stuff they show on the internet. You're welcome, B-Dub. I will buy Elon if he took my fries. He's going to take your fries and go to Mars with them. I'm sorry, but that's what he's going to do. A few Australian prime ministers have been sacked in Australia because they asked to know what goes on in the Pine Gap. Is the Pine Gap kind of like you guys' version of Area 51? Or is it more dangerous? Because they really just don't let us go on Area 51 when we're out there. But they don't shoot us. They don't bury anybody for talking about it. It's got to be more dangerous. Twitter's prices is faker than the NFT price. I need to get me a few NFTs, guys. If I once his name could sell them, I can too. It's America's Area 51, laugh out loud in Australia. Oh, it's America's Area 51 in Australia. Okay. 49 billion, I think. What? I need 49 billion. You're not too far off, brother. You're not too far off, Doug. Okay, so it's America's Area 51. That's laugh out loud in Australia. Okay. I see. Okay. So it's not Australia's version. We're America's version of the Australian one, Pine Gap. There you go. Back in a moment.
Shopping for insurance doesn't have to be stressful. I'm Christy, owner of Ellsworth Insurance, located here in Newton, Georgia. We're an independent agent.
Fine. Yeah. Wonder Hippie just told us about one in Australia. So seems similar to our Area 51. That little area is a small town out there where Area 51 is on the outskirts. And there's like an alien cafe where you get food and all kind of things. It's a good little place to get a hamburger, a real hamburger and fries. They could make a pretty good strawberry shake at times. There's like a cafe there. All right, let's see here. Just Pine Gap. Woo, Area 51 is literally nothing. It's just an element of curiosity. Yeah, they got you curious there, aren't they? I knew people that worked there. They never told anything that happened in there. I do agree with you on that, Duck. But some people say there's more there than there isn't. I'm not really sure. I've only been to the fence, so I can't say. I was in some friends. I was with some guys in a band, and we were going up through there. We went that direction. Only went to the fence, so I don't know what's there. Don't believe in aliens or space? Okay, B-Dub, that's cool. Me, I kind of am not into that either. I'm not into the alien things. I'm not sure if there's space or not. And if so, if there are so-called aliens, I believe they would come from inner Earth and deep sea. Oh, okay. I'm not really sure. I let people have their opinions about that. Like I said, I'm a straight-edge independent skeptic. The only thing I believe in is that B-I-L-E. That's the only thing that's real to me. So other than that, I have to listen. I try to listen to people's things. So I've never seen any of them either. So, but I'm not going to disagree with somebody who might. All right, ladies, and what's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Period number 3 is underway. All right. The Wonder Hippie says there's a town near Pine Gap, and it's like Las Vegas, but not many Australians know about it. And nearly everyone there in America is strange, as you know what, in the middle of there in America is strange in the middle of nowhere, Australia. There you go. Yes. We are strange here. I think that there were rumors that they're hiding aliens. I just say they're hiding JoJo's old ego. Is that little singer thingamajig person? I don't know. I'm too old for that. Let's see. We got a couple of people who believe or disbelieve in that here in the feed. I'm not going to argue. I mean, I'm not a believer of that, but I'm not going to argue with you, BW. No, I've told people that. I don't tell people what to believe and not to believe. At least 13 people were injured where a bunch of bullets were in an overnight party on Saturday in Montgomery, Alabama. More than 350 rounds were fired in a crowd at the North Pass area of the city. Mayor Stephen Reed said yesterday all the shooting victims suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The 3 other people were injured in vehicle pursuits were collided. And early Saturday morning, 362 rounds were fired at a crowded party late Saturday night, early Sunday morning at the North Pass area, says Reed. Oh my goodness. More shootings going on. Everything. If people get angry over disagreements of that, I don't know. People have different views, and just because you and I disagree on, you think the world's flat and I don't mean I go, yeah, you're just a terrible, evil human being. And just because you and I don't believe that there's something out there and somebody else believes there's something out there, that's a crazy person. No, I'm not like that. I'm more worried about these people that got shot in Montgomery. This is what concerns me. Kids at a party, adults at a party and getting shot and somebody coming out. And no, let's don't bring up, it's mostly black community here. That's stupid and racist. Only a racist prick would say that. I'm about tired of hearing all that too. Here we go again with that Texas man. Your Southern man accent, boy. I'll tell you what, boy. Doug, what you talking about, man? Don't make me come over there and shoot that there ball right there, boy. Ain't none of they shooting each other up, boy. I mean, we never do that, man. We just sleep with our daughters. Keep it in the family and peer, boy. I'm in Atlanta market. There you go, brother. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, you're going to have people that are going to say that. I'm going to tell you, no, it's not race. It's not guns. It's not that. People are just crazy these days. Thank you, Cher. That's exactly what it is. Finally. Shooting after shooting. It's just crazy. Thank you. Instead of, yeah. But we're going to get called out for saying that, Cher. No. It's a particular group of people doing it. Cher, like, no, people are just crazy. And I'm like, yeah, Cher, they're just crazy. Oh, Lord, I pray for all these people. I'm glad that they weren't seriously injured and everything. When you just can't go to a party and get drunk and kids get high anymore. I mean, back in the day, they used to do that. But there was a lot of shootings back in the day, too. It's just we got more on social media out there now. People are getting crazier and crazier. I don't know, I don't say that gun control is going to stop it. I don't say that doing this is going to stop it. I don't say that mental health is going to stop it. I think we need a lot of mental health evaluations. I really do. A lot of people say a lot of things that are that's kind of crazy. And so I think that's what part of it too. I just saw a post that says, "Dear America, it's school, not a shooting range." That flipped my life at 180. D. Yeah, that's right. It's not a shooting range. You got that right, brother. I'm glad somebody put that out there. what's going on. People are crazy nowadays. Need more people to carry to protect themselves and their families. MSM would cover their shootings to push the BS gun control. Well, I think the mainstream media, there you go. They would be there. It's for them to do it. Like you said, the mainstream media is for them to divide you guys, to tell you that if you're a gun owner, you're evil for being a gun owner, and that all these people that are shooting each other are evil because of being gun owners. And people with mental health issues are like, well, people need to get more mental health. Yes, we need to do that. But if we stop with all the bullying, if you had a guy like me beating up the bullies, like I told you the story on Friday, beating up all the bullies in high school, not knowing that I was getting away with it because I had dirt on my principal and my band director at the time and not smart enough to know that I could have got more out of it. And then look, bye. You guys, if you didn't hear that story, go back and listen to it. Plus, I was the valedictorian and didn't get to speak at my graduation, just to let you guys know. But anyway, you have to go back and listen to the whole story on Friday. So I'm not going to repeat that today. But anyway, but you're right. You're right. And I think it's just trying to hurt everybody. Good, dear America, is Palestine not a bad country to kill us? Yeah, it's not our, I agree that we shouldn't be, we're praying for those people. And I think the prime minister and everybody's working on that. I think they're getting theirs working out. It's pretty good. Don't drink the water. Don't eat the free government food. What? Look around. Hey, I like government cheese. What's wrong with you? Government cheese is good, man. Makes the best cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches. And it'll last forever, man. Takes forever to melt, but it lasts forever. Mac and cheese, the government cheese. Good night, hippies out there, said paranormal message. That's plastic, not cheese. It tastes pretty good for plastic cheese. For plastic. The big government cheese and the milk that tastes like crap that you have to make. The government milk. Put a little water in it. It turns into milk. People are trying to loot homes evacuated from the flood. It's there in Iowa. Wow. Yeah, they pay them to do that. Good night, hippie. We'll appreciate you for being with us. Good Lord Almighty. Wow, can you guys believe that? I like the government cheese still though, Duck. I mean, I'm sorry, man. It's got a little bit of cheese flavor in it. It's hard to melt. Makes a good grilled cheese sandwich. And it keeps you regular. It's not as good as the Velveeta cheese, but it keeps you regular. Doug said, when I first went to the United States, I used to eat the small wrapper on the cheese without knowing and asking myself, why the Nutcracker blankety blank is it plastic? No, that's the cover. You're supposed to take that off, Doug. That's all right, buddy. That's all right, buddy. If I'd have been smart enough when I was in high school, I could have been rich by now. I could have took my principal and band director for everything they had. If I'd have been cruel. We make mistakes, buddy. Don't worry about it. Cheese and Pfizer? No, please don't ruin my cheese, B-Dub. That's a great band right there. I know Brian out of that band, Pete. Brian's a cool cat. All right, whoa, where are we at? We're about almost 15 minutes till the top down. Can you believe this Monday show is almost over? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's almost over. It's 79 degrees, beautiful sunny skies out there. Feels like 100 and something degrees somewhere. It is 100 and something degrees in Arizona. It's a good movie too. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, or gooey things at all. Michael the Groove can exterminate and lay the smackdown for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals will take place tonight. Who will win the final game? 52% say the Panthers over the Oilers with 48% of the votes. That's going to happen this evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to happen this evening in Sunrise, Florida, 8 p.m. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Liking your personality, WQEE Rock. Thank you. I appreciate it, B-Dub. The RyanORadio Penitentiary. It is the Penitentiary. You guys are in lockdown with yours truly, Ryan O'Neal. Back in a moment. That's all right, Ryan O'Neal. And if you guys want to help a brother out, drop a little money in my Cash App. It's $RyanShelander, $RyanShelander. Almost 100 degrees in that building.
Him in a one-hole playoff to win the Travelers Championship. Scheffler is the first player since Tiger Woods in 2009 to earn 6 or more victories on tour in the same season. Stanley Cup trophy will finally make its way onto the ice tonight when the Panthers and Oilers battle in Game 7 in Florida. The Oilers are looking to become the first team since 1942 to come back and win a cup after dropping the first 3 games of the series.
Oh, they do. I want to taste them with real fruit in them, brother. I'm going to have to get you guys to send some over because I want to taste some real fruit drinks. Woo, wait. Real fruit and drinks. Ah. So that's real, because I like strawberry sodas sometimes. The strawberry, he's got real strawberries and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I am. Because we have the fake, the taste, the flavor. And whenever you make fruit in our, real fruit and a real, and I don't mean what you get from McDonald's shake, but a real shake that has actual strawberries in it or something like that. It's always great to have real smoothies and stuff like that. So yeah, we have a soda called, right? Has some peach and some mango pieces. Depends on the flavor though. Ooh, I bet that's good. Yeah, ours is just drinks that are just like Coke and Pepsi. It's just sugar. Not that I got anything against that.
Listeners a part of the show every day between noon and 2 p.m. Eastern. You'll hear plenty of the best sports talk, including the latest on the Falcons, the Braves, and more. And who knows, you might even hear you. That's the Rod Peterson Show, daily at noon, right here on WQEE 99.1 FM.
Listen to the Sports Beat with Richard Holdridge, Monday through Friday from 2 to 3 p.m. on WQEE 99.1 FM The Key. If you are a sports fan in Columbus, it doesn't.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's killing me to death.
Columbus Rapids, Columbus Lions.
Please don't tell me. Every time I go on this page, it wants to act up.
And all the high school football and basketball action in the Chattahoochee.
Really?
If you have a sports question or would like
Really?
to guess,
Every time I go on this same page here, it wants. Maybe I don't need to go on this page anymore.
Hello, this is co-pastor Patricia McMahon from Applying the Word Ministry. I would like to invite you to tune in to the Sunday School Teacher each Sunday morning
All right, let's see here.
on this station, WQEE. We will review the weekly lesson, so tune in, I said, Sunday morning at 8 a.m. for the Sunday School Teacher. I'll be waiting for you.
It's all right. You're fun. Duck, it's like we like to have fun in here, brother. I like to drink those colas with the fake sugar and the sprinkle of deadly chemicals. It's the same thing as drinking, peroxide. All right, good morning, everybody out there. We get to our poll question to finally shut it down in just a few. Let's jump into it. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to have Shane B with us in the final period. We'll talk about the top 10 movies, what's hot, what's not with him. Also, you love drinking bleach is your favorite drink. Well, with little strawberries in it too, of course. A little mango in it as well. Tomorrow we'll talk with Shane B about the top 10 movies. Hopefully we'll get Richard on with us and do some sports news and much, much more. That's Tuesday's show. And we got a few other headline news I didn't get to today, but we'll try to get to tomorrow. Peroxide is great for killing mold. It really is. Keeps that mold out of my body too. Kids, don't try that at home. Don't drink any peroxide. All right, the week of Bold and the Beautiful for you Bold and the Beautiful fans. What's going on this week, spoilers? Oh my God. Today, Hope is blindsided by Thomas's good news. I think he's going to get married so she can move on. Because she's trying to get thin. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You've been watching that stuff. On Tuesday, Ridge and Steffi have a lot of catching up to do with Douglas when they reunite with their grandson and nephew. The Fields. It's the 80th birthday party for John McCook. Oh, yeah. Also on Wednesday, Deacon and Sheila give Tom a second chance to fulfill his dream. When he knew helping Deacon and Finn locate Sheila wasn't going to be such a game changer for the homeless guy. Finally, somebody did something for him. Rich people helping somebody out. Yeah. Steffi and Hope argue on Thursday about Thomas's life and everything. And on Friday, on my birthday, Friday's my birthday, guys, by the way. Considering how much has changed since his son was abroad, Ridge and Thomas talk about their future and an apology's coming out. That is this Friday. That's all week long for you Bold and Beautiful fans. We might do the other ones in the next couple of days. I don't know if I've got time. I don't know anything about these shows. I just know that my listeners watch them, so I don't know anything about it. Young and the Restless, the other one, is kind of the same thing. This week picks off today. Victor plays hardball with Kyle. T is guaranteed to be spit when Nikki and Nick compare notes about Adam. And as she does her hardest, Claire, with other kids, Victoria struggles with family matters as she tries to keep the family to Claire. On Tuesday, Cheryl remembers her past. She was high last week, wasn't she? And Devin talks about his inheritance, zillions that he got from Grandma Catherine and Billy, who was born with a platinum spoon in his mouth, vie for control. See now that the good ex, Nick, looks out for Phyllis. But why? Is she once again going against the enemy? Wednesday, old Adam and Chelsea have some disturbing news. Will it bring Connor's parents one step closer to this twist? Ooh. What's going on with Jill and Billy on Wednesday? Thursday, Victor outsmarts Kyle. Uses Kyle to outsmart Jack, I'm sorry. And, he's trying to take over the other guy's, Tucker's business. So there you go. No, you guys are not interested in this, but some of our audience is. They're into all this stuff. And guess money can buy on Friday is security. After all, Jack and Diane worry about Kyle's future. Teamwork makes the scheme work. Sally and Chloe work closer together. Sharon ends up making the stressing call for her next storyline. So there you go, Young and Restless fans. All right, I'm done with the preview of shows. All right, there you go. I did male soap opera last hour, so I did the female soap operas this hour. It's like, what's the male soap opera? Wrestling. So there you go. All right, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Who will take the final game? Panthers, 52% of the vote so far, and 48% say the Oilers. Game 7 tonight, Sunrise, Florida. The scene of the Stanley Cup Finals will be in the hot Florida sun, and it'll be inside in a cold place between the Oilers and the Panthers. Can one of my listeners handle that question for the new person to come in? Oh. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hi, this is Nicholas here with Affordable Care Act. How you doing? Here
Doing-
to get you qualified for free health insurance and
Uh-huh.
government subsidized for the
Heck yeah.
Affordable Care Act. So I believe you're
Hey,
below the age of 65, correct?
Yes.
Are you perfectly qualified? Let me patch you with the verification department so they can further help you out, okay?
Oh, wait a minute. You've been a long time sub. I'm sorry.
Hi, thanks for coming on the line. My name is Mark with Affordable Care Act. Who are you?
This is Rocky Johnson. Who is this again?
My name is Mark. Mr. Rocky, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Mark. I mean, I thought I appreciate you guys calling me and everything. I mean, what do you got for me? Some free food, some free money? What? Good forsaken mighty hanging up on me like that. You good. I'm gonna pull like Roscoe Pico drink. You ding doo boys. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. You are not new. I'm sorry. I apologize. You dang doo boys, we're gonna get you. Oh, Lordy. I figure they'll learn by now not to call this radio station. Don't talk about pizza. That was our biggest, one of our biggest poll questions ever. Pepperoni pizza, cheese pizza. There you go. Biggest poll question ever. I think one of the other ones was a couple weeks ago. People will start talking about it in here. Can you explain what a tarmac is then? Unfortunately, I can't. What is it? Do you know? If you do know, you let me know, brother. Love to have you tell me. Have a great rest of your day and be safe, everybody. Sweetly says, be safe there and get some swim trunks on, Cher. Sue says, that's bad, Sweetly. Says, swim trunks? I don't swim with trunks. We're going to Cher's house. She's got a pool in the basement. Hamburger pizza. We're going to have a pool party, Cher, at your place, according to the Navajo Nation. Yeah, I've never heard the term before. Don't talk about pizza. Doug says, don't talk about pizza. Because if you talk about pizza, then it's going to destroy every poll question, and people are going to argue, and it's going to divide the world and the country forever. And when Ryan becomes president in 2024, get your feet wet anyway, says Cher. There you go. In 2028, when I run for president, I promise you this one thing. All pizzas will be the same. They will be treated the same. Hello there, One Life Man. How you doing? Thank you for being with us this morning. Stay tuned. Coming up, we've got H.D. Reese with Empower Strikes Back radio show at 10:30 a.m. A tarmac is a runway. Yeah, that's right. I knew I heard that somewhere, but I didn't know if that was it was used different in other countries. I knew it was that, Cher, but I didn't know if it was used different in other countries. You know, people use words different, so I didn't know. But yeah, tarmac is airport runway. Bye. Stay tuned for that coming up for you. Empowered Strikes Back, and we got a great show. No, don't know. We'll have to wait and see after this week's debate. We'll have to wait and see who wins. I don't have a dog in the fight on either side. I allow my listeners to choose their own. Oh my goodness, you say people can choose their own? Really, I want to be the president in 2028. All right, guys, peace, love, respect. I'm out of here. See you later. That's such a divided question, buddy. That's why I don't get into it. But you can choose who you want to choose, and it won't offend me. Like them or not, it doesn't offend me. Every time. Bring your stuff, Warrior Defenders, because my computer is going to take time to come back up on the downloads. What is going on here? See you guys on the flip side. What is going on? Tomorrow we got a great show. And the poll question ends with the Panthers winning. Why does every time I go on this soap opera thing to read it for you guys, it freezes up? Freezes my computer up. There's got to be some kind of virus over there. Yep, I got everything in. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.